What's up? What's up? We got friends today.
Is our mic on?
Your mic is on.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Whoa.
Eric, be louder. Drew,
Okay.
95%.
You're hearing me? You're hearing me?
You're hearing? You can hear me now?
Yes, there you go. Let's see here. I'm going to turn this up and scoot farther back. I need to turn you on, buddy.
Check.
There you go. Wait, where's the hood?
Oh yeah.
That's the whole thing.
It's tough because of the headphones.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna be Hoodie Boys a whole.
That's what your contract says. That's what the contract says.
I'll remain hooded.
Thank you. Just kidding. All right. Well, you could. I was gonna have you introduce yourself, but maybe we should do the induction ceremony first, and then you can fully introduce yourself.
How about that? Yeah. You have to get a name.
Let's do it. Hold on.
All right.
Also, I'm rusty. I haven't streamed in a little bit because I don't have time anymore.
That's the switchboard right there. That's what
Yeah.
changes.
I'm gonna keep standing. I think. I don't want to block you guys out. And I'm gonna switch to this angle for a sec. This is the triangle. Here we go.
I like that.
Yeah.
Is it gonna like swap us out, like who's in the middle occasionally?
No, it's not that advanced.
All right, that's fine.
It could be, right? You could do it.
Yeah, probably.
Leave Hayden on there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make him bigger.
He's looking fresh.
You gotta have your money made.
He's looking fresh. Yeah.
Where's-
As you said on the walk yesterday, I was Johnny Drama in the Entourage group.
Oh, full-
Wasn't flattering.
Why? That's flat. Isn't that like Mark? Or that's not Mark Wahlberg's brother. But
Have you seen the show?
It's Vinny Chase's brother.
I've never seen Entourage.
Oh, shit.
But he's playing like Mark Wahlberg type, right? Because Mark Wahlberg produced it.
You know the music's too loud.
It is a little loud.
Let's rebalance this.
But I had to be Turtle.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Why'd you have to be Turtle?
Because he's kind of the shorter one of the group.
I like Turtle.
He was talking to Meadow Soprano, right?
Yeah.
He dated
In the show, yeah.
and they dated in real life.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw she has a podcast with the guy who plays AJ from the show too.
Everyone's got a podcast too. Everyone's got okay.
Saying this while we're
Podcast
live on a
radio.
podcast.
Yeah.
This is not a podcast.
No, yeah.
It's a live
Stream.
But you
Stream.
know what? Yeah.
We're gonna take anti-podcast
I think
measures.
you would be a good podcaster.
I'd be a good podcaster.
Yeah. I feel like you have a lot of.
You gotta somehow talk into this mic while you talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That's better.
This is like the
Anyways.
facade aspect that's difficult. It's like we're trying to have a normal conversation, but
mic-
you're also talking directly into a microphone.
Yep.
So like you're performing.
You know who likes to perform?
Who?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Lin-Manuel
Eric's
Miranda
favorite.
rant. Eric, will you ever watch Encanto? Will you watch Encanto with me?
I'll put it on live stream. I'll put it on recording. Like I've never wanted to watch Encanto, and I actually will actively avoid it now. And if I'm on the plane,
It's a good movie.
and
Though.
it says like Encanto's available, I'm not turning it on. And if someone in front of me is on the plane and they're watching it, I'll ask them to stop. Ask them to turn
No,
it on.
you won't.
No, I'd be crazy to do that. But I'll avoid looking at it.
Like someone on the back of the plane just like, that's my favorite movie. And you get up and you're like, that person's not real.
Yeah, I'm gonna be canceled.
That guy is not real.
Wait. Okay. All right. Push that mic closer to Eric because Drew is projecting more.
Okay.
coming in hot.
There you go. There
But
you
I
go.
will say this: like
Here, you can even do
I've
it.
never described a movie this way, and this
Yeah.
is gonna sound harsh, but something about Encanto is like it's like putrid to me. It's
Yeah,
like
what does a song from Encanto sound like to you?
like we don't talk about Bruno. About
That's
whatever.
the best song.
I can't stand it. I don't know something about it.
Can I? I want to watch it. I want you to break it down right now, but I don't know if the
The
copyright
movie
will work.
Encanto.
No, just that that song.
The thing
I don't know.
is-
That's all I know about the song. I don't know.
I was gonna play it, but I probably shouldn't.
Does he do the Lin rap in it?
I don't
Is that
remember
a
it.
genre of like?
It's his genre of like.
It's his flow. It's his flow.
What if he was watching right
It's-
now?
I really
It's
don't.
definitely his flow.
If he's watching right now,
Yeah. What would you say?
I don't. You told
Dude,
me. You told me
I
not
would-
to say things I don't want to regret. You know.
Oh my God.
I'd say
I'm
some
gonna fix my
nasty
angle.
stuff to him. In a rhythmic way. I've never seen Hamilton though, so maybe I'm not judging.
I also haven't seen him.
Have you seen his Capital One commercial?
He's in commercial town.
Yeah. Capital One card.
He's selling out too. Fuck that guy. You know what? Remember the Super Bowl this year was like the ultimate sellout wise, commercial wise.
Why?
Just everyone was doing like nostalgia stuff.
Oh yeah,
John
we
Travolta-
talked about that on the stream.
I can't even give an example. John Travolta did like a Glee.
The Breaking Bad.
The Breaking Bad one. John Travolta in the in the Grease song with the two Scrubs guys. Remember that commercial? It's the two actors from Scrubs and John.
yeah.
Why did they put those people together? What does that have to do with anything?
It's just like nostalgic for people that have seen the show.
But John
Like, it's a
Travolta
duo.
isn't. But he's doing Grease. They're singing a song from Grease.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe he gets a decent amount of residuals.
For you, like you don't like love football. For you, like watching the Super Bowl, are you more so interested in like seeing the commercials, seeing the halftime show? Like
I like football now,
you do like it.
so I'll watch the game. But back when I was like younger than 22, and I'm 23 now, I would definitely just watch just commercials
Yeah.
mostly. Like
It is
the
cool.
game was a break from the real game.
Why do they step it up so much with the commercials for just one game? Why don't they just have such a high level of standard for commercials?
Because like they
All
know
the
that
time.
most people are watching it. That could be, but also I do think it's almost
Oh,
whoa,
he
here we
came
go.
in with the cup of Joe.
Game changer. What I'm doing right now is like not smart. Like I'm definitely making mistakes on how I'm supposed to like play this night.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's actually funny that you say that because my old roommate in college had this. His name was Pete. He had this thing called the Pete's method, and it'd be like Pete's method. So like he has a big test the next day, right? So instead of like going to bed early, like he would be like, it's already late. I'm just gonna stay up all night studying. But the thing that would happen every single morning is he would pass out right before the test, miss the test. It happened like
More
two times is a lot.
More than
Two
it
times
should.
is a lot
Yeah.
for that to happen. And the second time around, I was just like, "Are you really gonna do this again?" He's like, "It's the Pete's method."
This
Pete's.
this is the board. This is the board with every name on it.
All right, yeah.
Dude, this is so hot. It's so hot. I'm gonna have to put it down for a second.
The coffee's too hot.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
It's burning.
Pick it up and finish it right now.
I fucking puked. I definitely spit it out. How
It would
hot.
scald your.
Oh my god, I'd be in pain. Oh. Dad.
Okay. Here. Were we setting up for something? Oh, yeah.
At 10 viewers, we're gonna make
Hey,
Eric
you literally-
drink this
it's like-
coffee
Yeah.
in one gulp.
There we go. Okay. Wait, no, that's like too I don't know. All right, so yeah. This is what I call it, the lore board. This is the written history so far, ever expanding, happening in real time. Storyline going on, powering the stream, propelling its momentum, and everybody who calls in has to join it. It's only right.
And so, like, a lot of them are names, but some of them are, like, cards about, like, what's happened story-wise. Which it has
Yeah.
not progressed very much.
We need it to.
It honestly hasn't progressed since, like, episode 5. And they're at 108 now. So.
Episode 5.
Well, maybe the arrival.
Yeah.
Well, dude, no,
Me
like
and Hayden will.
this guy, Apsis Research, he just came back out of nowhere. He was gone for months, and he just showed back up the other day.
What do you say?
Apsis Research. That's the guy who came in here and like dropped that weird prophecy and left, and I thought he was like really playing into the storyline, and then I found out it's a thing from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, what is it?
He just came in here and put in the chat, the red-eyed coyote will appear in the Zona Norte at the far end of town. That is what I see.
Interesting.
And
It's
it's
like
like a thing from the
I
pilot.
don't remember that from the show. I don't remember that.
It's like this Native American guy they go to a few scenes, and he, like, tells them the future that's gonna happen.
Yes.
I've seen the show, like, 3 times.
Okay, one thing I
Apsis
also...
Research sounds like he's, like, working...
That
for
sounds scary, honestly.
It sounds like he's working from like,
Apsis.
his work computer.
What is abscess?
I don't know.
He wouldn't tell me.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a real word?
Should we look it up?
What does abscess mean?
I bet you it's an acronym.
By the way, we're at 5 viewers now.
Really?
So
We got
need
5.
5 maybe in the next minute or so.
Dude, I'd be. No, he said I have to down the whole thing.
Viewers.
At 10 viewers.
We're not actually. We're actually at 0 viewers, but there's been a total of 5.
Huh?
views.
That's fine. People
There's been a
stopping by.
Pretty, I mean,
Yeah.
of course I want it to be hot. I appreciate that. I
We
just
should
I
change
can't
the
do
goal
it.
to 10 total views. There we go.
It's too hot.
Oh wait, dude, I can even put. I'm giving you your own angle, Daniel. Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna play with that other camera anyway. Eventually.
What are you guys watching out there?
How are the vibes, Stark?
Vibes are good.
The new season has Kim Kardashian in it.
I'm enjoying this
That's
background.
coming out.
Really?
Thank you, Flamingosis. I forgot to put it in the
Doesn't school
description
have
today.
like those same
A
cast
groovy
members
thing.
that they bring back for all the seasons? Like,
Yeah.
what's his name?
Evan Peters.
Yeah,
need
I don't think he's been
loops.
in it for a little while, but he still works with the same guy.
he was my favorite guy.
Yeah, he is the best part.
Every season, I'll be like, he has a cool character.
He still works with the same guy who made that show because that guy made Dahmer.
Thoughts? Dahmer?
I like Dahmer.
Really?
Yeah.
You mocked
didn't
him.
expect me to like it, huh?
I don't know.
It's a good show.
I like.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
I had like controversy, whatever. It's fine.
Okay, so yeah. Anyway, like a lot of people followed this pattern of time of day and then food, like midnight rangoon, golden hour gyozo, daylight egg roll, whatever. But then there's like sheriff. We have Sheriff Rangoon. We have King Randy. We have a few like God and Jesus and other divine figures up here. Eric's like a demigod. You're like a demigod.
Yeah, because my dad is a god. Which
Wait, I didn't
guess
know,
It would make my mom not a god.
I didn't know the coffee had re-entered the build. it's time.
If you watch that back, it's like me really thinking about how much to drink of it.
I think.
You know what my coworkers told me? This was so embarrassing. I was like in a conference with them all summer, and I come in with coffee and drink it. Just after like weeks of doing that, someone's like, "Bro, you gotta stop slurping."
Oh my god.
Oh.
Big slurper.
Yeah.
Was
Big.
it like hot coffee?
Pause.
Yeah, so you slurp coffee. Is
I was
it
like this. I was like,
can
My
you-
dad
can you
does
show
the
us?
same
here's
thing.
the audio. It was like this. It was like,
I'm pausing the music. Wait, one more time. One more.
Just
Yeah.
saying, like, I'm just imagining that guy goes home. He went home to his wife every night, and he's like, the guy, he just won't stop. This guy's he's a madman.
and I wonder what I just hit a threshold where it's like, I have to.
Dude,
tell him.
wait, and it was on the last day.
It wasn't on the last day. I had like weeks work left, and then every time I slurped, I would be like, sorry.
Maybe he was having your back, or the whole team got together and they were
Mike.
like, somebody has to tell Eric.
You gotta talk into this mic somehow. You can
That would
switch.
take so much
You can
to
switch with
snap.
me.
You
No,
saved
I'm
my
good, I'm
life
good,
in a
I'm
weird
good,
way.
I'm good.
You could have killed me. From
Why?
What the
I haven't fully figured this angle out yet.
No, we're good, we're good.
slurp?
I'm just an extra in the background.
There's
It's
a-
good.
yeah.
It's really good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Said the slurper.
What's the coffee setup that you guys have, Jerry?
It's like,
I don't know how to use a real coffee
This
machine.
is like a version of the slurp.
Yeah, that's not that bad though. You have to do
That's
that
not obnoxious, actually.
as opposed to mine.
Yeah.
That's what you're
It
saying.
would be like really funny if somebody like every meeting you just showed up with a fat ass water bottle and just in one point in the meeting just drank the entire thing in one
Dude.
you
Dude,
just chugged it.
I know a kid. I don't know if I should say that.
say it.
There's a kid who There's a kid who from my school. Everyone had like summer jobs that they found themselves, and a few people happened to work at the same office with other people that like from the same school. Like I had a few people from my school, but someone told me that at this kid, he was like kind of like a strange guy. They were all in a meeting, and they were like somehow the conversation of like someone being gay came up, like a client, and he looked at the other school like guy who happened to work at thing. He's like, yeah, like you. He just accused this guy of being gay in front of everybody, and it was like silence, and they're like, "Can you come back to the office with us?" And they fired him right there. They fired him during a meeting.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were talking about a student.
No, like he was a student, but he worked at the summer job,
Oh,
and he
I
accused
see.
another coworker of being gay, who wasn't.
Oh, but he was just like he thought he was.
He just said something
or was
that
fucking
he just
with
had no
them?
filter, so he was like, "I thought you were gay." He's like, "What? I thought he was gay." Anyway, so then he got fired, and then that same day, they did like a student spotlight. Yeah, that was his defense. He's like, he came off as gay to me. Like, he just dug himself even worse. And then that same day, they did a student spotlight on the social media about that guy. They didn't realize he got fired from his job. It's like, this guy is working at this firm, like doing a great. And there's like a picture of the two guys together. So. That's not as
And
that's
that was the guy who was complaining about the slurping. How does it?
no.
tie in?
I'm saying that's worse than slurping.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to say with that story.
it's just like work mishap. Work mishap.
Yeah. Well, I would never do that.
That's
Yeah.
a jump.
All right, let me. I'm more interested to hear more about the lore.
All right. First of all,
What's the origin story?
all right, that's a good question. Let's see if we have it straight. Can you help me, Eric? Like, let's see.
Well,
here's
first,
what we have
first
to
of
go.
all, we found this app called Miro, which is like you
Okay.
make all
Well,
these.
no, he means the in-world origin story,
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
not the tech.
Oh shit.
All right.
A little too much coffee over here.
I because we are so loose with this that like we don't really.
Yeah.
It is a part of it, but it's not like when we're doing it that we're thinking about it. So like, whatever, it's fine. What is it in World Origin Story?
Okay, well here I can tell you what it
The
looks like
Octopus
to me.
Wars, right?
The octopus. See, yeah. The thing is, the timeline is not linear. So there are things that have happened and there are things that will happen.
Okay.
Well, okay, so the main story is the Midnight Rangoon has a brother named the Daylight Egg Roll, who he
Yeah.
hasn't seen in a long time. And the Daylight Egg Roll is almost like they're living in like a universe full of different planets and species and like cross-cultural things going on and like, you know. And the Daylight Egg Roll is like almost like fighting against like an intergalactic government that exists, and he's like kind of like a terrorist. Like he's like his intentions are pure, but his methods
No,
are
I got you. He's like a rebel.
Yes. And Midnight Rangoon is like trying to almost stop his brother from doing these things. So you're kind of supporting the status quo, if anything, you know? And then the Daylight Egg Roll stole a thing called the Clockwork Rippler. It's a weapon from the Museum of Time, is that right?
From the Vault of
The
Time.
Vault of Time. It's like the most dangerous weapon. We don't know what it does yet. I mean, you know, we gotta figure that out.
Oh, we're on at Sophie's TV.
You think?
Hi, Jacob and Sophie. Thank
What's
you.
up?
Thank you for coming back. Let us know if this makes any sense.
Well, I don't.
Does the egg roll know how that thing works?
No
Or is
one
it
knows
just-
what it actually does. It's just a weapon that hasn't been used in years. And so now
It's a time weapon. It has to be some type of time weapon.
it's gonna be a time machine. And let's get out of being a time machine.
Well, yeah, there is more. So that the Clockwork Rippler is powered by a resource called the Rippled Clock, which was forged in the Forge of Time.
Oh, shit.
And
I remember that.
this is you weren't here for this one. This is why we all need this refresher once this advertisement ends. Real therapy.
Once our break from our
Someone came in here and named themselves. I was showing them the board, and they were like, "I'm the thing that powers that thing,
interesting.
the Rippled Clock."
So they're just an object. They're a resource.
Oh,
So the weapon, the weapon is like the hilt, and that thing is like the battery. Like, yeah.
And so then basically now where we are is that somewhere out there the Daylight Egg Roll is traveling, and he's like about to do something with this Clockwork Rippler weapon, and he sent out like an emergency message from his ship that
I can play a replay of that.
yes that
Oh,
you can
that's
play.
okay.
That
Watch
he
this
did
for a
with
sec.
production.
It's gonna be over here. I'm gonna probably cut it off eventually, but
Okay.
we got this. This is the last I heard from the Daylight Egg
We'll
Roll.
be able to hear this.
Oh, well, you'll see it. You'll get the point, I
We'll
think.
figure it out.
What he's basically like.
Or you got anyone at any time can switch places. By the way,
What does he say in this message? I don't remember.
he says. I mean, I'll say it.
And I wrote it. I don't remember what he said.
let's get your reaction to this. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Here we go. Viewers,
It's like the
let me
100th
know.
episode, so he had to do something special. So he did like a daily egg roll message.
Yeah, we got a transmission, and it looked a little something
And you'll
like
recognize
this.
who it is.
Hello? Is this on? Am I coming through? This is the Daylight Egg Roll. I am 4 cortexes away from my intended destination. And when I finish my mission, I don't know if I'll be alive to tell the tale. Some may call me a terrorist, a lunatic, a fanatic. Even my own brothers turn against me. But what I'm doing to save billions. The Octopus Wars have taken brother from brother, husband from spouse, and children from their future. And the only way I know how to stop it is to snuff out the fire that was lit in the past, to end the war before it ever began. I want people to understand why I did the things I did, and that I've discovered a
Alright.
greater evil
You
out
should come
there
listen
than
to this.
anyone could ever know.
It gives you a good.
Something that's surrounding us, dictated.
Oh, it's gonna. Okay.
What does he say? I don't remember.
You guys switch places. He says, "Stark, explain what you just witnessed." If you can.
I don't even know really how to explain it. To be honest.
Here, this is coming down. What's up? There's. Oh
Really
shit,
not.
you're
How's
tall.
your
Okay.
cop out?
Here, let's-
I can't. even.
No, I really can't. I'm trying to keep.
Let's
up with
switch
it,
spots.
But I'm also trying to think.
Me and you.
Yeah.
So basically, you add a name to this story,
Yeah.
and then if you want to have some sort of background tangent, you can.
Just say it, and it'll just make it part of it.
Cool.
And we don't really have enough storyline that you're gonna really contradict anything huge. Like,
Right.
there's
Dude,
just
I like
a-
the music.
Whoa!
Is that my water bottle? Oh, sorry.
There's a central conflict, and that's it. Like,
Chaos.
Central conflict.
and basically, the last person that saw the daylight egg roll. Are you watching the video right now?
Not yet. Not yet.
The
I'll play it
last-
for you.
am I
though.
on- Is my mic on too?
Yeah. I'm listening to you break it down.
Sure. The last person who saw the daylight egg roll, the evil brother, well, complicated brother, was a guy named Sam Angelus, who owns like an intergalactic bar. I think I said that, intergalactic bar.
So still control it.
The Midnight Rangoon is going to.
Wait. He owns an intergalactic bar.
Did I say? Is that not true? Is that?
Let me.
It's true
hold
now.
on.
No,
Exactly. That's how these things work. Where's
And,
Sam Angelus?
For some reason, I thought I said that before, but
What's this thing with the? I think I saw the octopus.
Goon
Bitch,
vapor.
so
You're right.
central conflict is that he's gonna go find Sam Angelus, who knows where his brother's daylight egg roll is.
Okay.
What we're gonna find out, which has not technically occurred, and this all takes place in the future, because like space travel is possible and different
Right.
aliens, we're gonna find out that hundreds of years ago in our time, in 2023,
Yeah.
there was a thing
you
called
go.
the Octopus Wars, where octopi exited through the ocean and started a war of humans.
Yeah.
And it became like a nuclear, holocaust essentially, I guess. And like the world ended and all that shit happened. And that has been the crux that like created the need for this like tyrannical intergalactic government.
Yeah.
And the Daylight Egg Roll's plan is to use the Clockwork Rippler, which is this time machine weapon, to go back in time to 2023
Right.
or 2024 if we end up having to do it by then, and like stopping the Octopus Wars from ever happening.
How's he gonna do that?
I don't know, but he's gonna have to figure it out. And I think
Well,
Maybe
that's
you're a
what the
crucial
Rippler
part.
is for.
the Rippler
That's what
is
the
not
Rippler
only a
is.
time machine; it's also like a weapon that can
Pets.
kill octopuses.
Gotcha.
Octopi.
This
I
thing
think
feels
I'm
like
But
it's.
then they would have to
Too close
build the
to this
Rippler.
Well, we can get
I
into
can press
we
that.
well we can get into the complicated aspect of like time travel.
Yeah.
Okay,
If he
before we
stops
do
this,
that
then
though,
technically
I
none
want
of
to
it
see this
happens.
message.
Here,
It's
all
like
right.
an alternate dimension.
See that like strip?
That's the-
Swipe
that's
to the left.
This way?
Yeah, keep doing
Now,
that.
I'm just thinking about
One more time.
Oh, how to get
Tap that thing that says transmission breached.
This one?
Yeah.
Hello? Is
The
this
mics
on?
are cut again, except
Am I coming
mine.
through? This is the Daylight Egg Roll. I am 4 cortexes away from my intended destination. And when I finish my mission, I don't know if I'll be alive to tell the tale. Some may call me a terrorist, a lunatic, a fanatic.
It goes on for 4
Even
minutes.
my own brothers turn against me. But what I'm doing,
Yeah, do it
I'm
now. Now's a good time.
to save billions. The octopus wars have taken brother from brother, husband from spouse, and children from their future. And the only way I know how to stop it is to snuff out the fire that was lit in the past, to end the war before it ever began. I want people to understand why I did the things I did, and that I've discovered a greater evil out there than anyone could ever know.
What'd you say?
Something that's surrounding us,
Only
dictating
one
our
time.
lives without us even realizing. Something lurking in the back of all of our stories. A creature called the darkness. I need to go back and stop these wars, and figure out where the darkness even came from. I need to understand if one created the other, and how to stop both. Resources are tight on the ship. I have to pee in diet Vegemite bottles, and I had to delete 4 episodes of Borgen to even film this.
All right, we're back.
Yeah. Hey, Mitch.
Mitch, yeah, we got to talk to Match Borden if you're still here. Mitch, he said wait until we unveil the Howieverse. Agreed.
I'm very excited.
Absolutely. Okay, so yeah, essentially you guys need to figure out what role you play in this story.
Honestly,
Yeah?
I feel like I know what role Hayden should play because when I was looking at him from over there and he was wearing that, he looked like a pilot. He's some type of pilot.
Ooh. You know what? I was
Right?
thinking I wanted to be something, some part of the Octopus Wars.
Ooh.
Oh,
So that's
shit.
maybe I could be like a little.
Shit,
I could be a
dude.
fighter, some sort of fighter pilot.
Like
That's
a mech.
fucking amazing.
I feel like you're like a mecha pilot.
A mecha. Explain.
Like you have like a transformer that you operate.
A mech. Like a mech. Like a, yeah.
Or I could be. What if I was just like the head octopus, or like the
Head octopus?
the ruler of the octopi, and then I have the ability to fly out of water.
Okay, yeah. You're flying.
But
You can
I'm being
fly.
a flying octopus.
Yeah,
But
okay, that's
Hayden,
amazing.
Hayden, would
Yeah.
you want to do that when you know that this guy is out there trying to prevent this war from happening at all costs?
You know what?
And he's a terrorist.
But we know it already happened.
You're,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
So-
Because time is not
Okay,
linear
I
in
see.
our...
I'm a
see.
part of history that you can just not erase.
That all like
See,
just
the
like,
daylight egg roll, he wants to make it so it never happens. So he would, like, have to die.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
This is
would.
good.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to take a bullet for this.
That's
for the
good.
Story. So
And we got Mitch in the chat, and Rylan swiped up. Maybe he's
so
on...
update.
What's up,
I'm
Mitch?
the head of the head leader of the octopi.
Yeah, I gotta type this in.
Wow, so you're a character of the past.
I mean,
Is
What's
that,
your-
would that
That's
be-
cool, that's like,
is that
yeah.
a first of first in the storyline? So
Yeah,
far?
because
Yes,
looking
I-
at this board, I feel like there's no
Takes place, you know, in the
first.
present.
Everything's
Yeah.
a first, also.
But
Yeah, man.
what's interesting is that the daylight egg roll, or not daylight egg roll, but you're old. You're like 237 years old or something like that, right?
He's 340.
How do you stay alive for so long? What's
He's not. Are you human? You're not human, right?
Oh, how do I stay alive?
yeah? What's
I'm,
the secret?
I never claimed to be a human.
So I don't think humans might not even exist in our current form in like that universe because
Yeah.
they did die in like a nuclear
Well,
holocaust.
I think this is this Earth, but I'm not from this Earth. I've been to other Earths. But when I do my stream, I like to kind of check in from Los Angeles because it has good vibes.
Yeah.
So I dock the ship.
So Earth after the Octopus Wars, just for consistency's sake, was rebuilt, and it just kind of became the same thing.
But it is never the same. Okay, so all right, what color do you want to be? Out of these options, you got lime green, orange, pink, light blue, purple, black, white, tan,
Let me be like a
yellow.
light blue, something like. Is it like aqua?
Cyan.
Yeah.
There's like cyan, and then there's this like lighter.
Let me do the cyan.
Okay,
Cyan's
would you say
the
this
color.
is cyan or this?
What is it?
I
What
think
is this
this
color?
one.
Yeah.
Cyan.
All right,
CYAN.
Blue green.
cyan.
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 That's
The Dawn of Boba.
yeah. And at this point, it's so big, I don't know who everyone is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and it's dude, like have you seen the names? It's like usually like an adjective and then a food.
All right.
But it doesn't have to be that.
Right.
But you're an octopus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably should be octopus.
Ooh, I got it.
You got the official name.
I have the official name.
All right, what is it?
Captain Calamari.
That's a good one, bro. That's a
shit.
good, actually a good name. That's a song. That's crazy.
Dude, they're cheering for you. They're cheering for you.
Yeah, you just click the switchboard and there's like a sitcom. Like,
That's good. Everyone meet Captain Calamari. Let's add a few extra.
Fuck, bro.
I have to capture everything we just explained, and you're next through.
wait, how do you? That's not how you spell calamari, is it?
How do you spell
Well, it
it?
has a little
Has the
red
red
thing
lines.
underneath, so it tells you it's not. I assume there's an A. Or
Talking to me. Nope, Captain Claimer.
Claimer.
It's A. Yeah.
Kramer.
Is it like that?
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Calamari.
I love calamari, dude.
Yeah. Shout out to Morgan for having that for dinner.
I will, dude. I'll tell you this: great view, great time. Subpar food, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The steak, Jordan liked.
I like the steak too, but
That's like an ambiance. Like you're
Yeah.
going
I wish there
for
was
dinner
a
for
big.
the
I wish it
ambiance.
came with
The
a
shrimp was
side.
alright.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Wish I had a little bit more.
Big side.
Yeah, it was like when it came out, I was like, come on.
It's like I mean I've never had one, but it seemed like it was like a lot. You know when you get the lobster
Yeah.
rolls?
Yeah.
Match, dude. We
I was
bumped.
expecting like the size of like a sweet potato. Like
Yeah.
the size of like a potato.
Yeah, like the bread like cupped in like that.
Yeah,
and then
but bigger.
just- yeah.
But they didn't do that. They gave me as little as they could, kind of.
Do you want to be up towards the top? Oops.
Wherever you see fit.
I mean, what feels like home to you? There's neighborhoods like you can claim.
Oh, I like that. Let me go in the middle of the R.
All right, there you go. See, now you've claimed the middle of the R for yourself.
Captain Calamari. He's kind of so Captain Calamari is almost gonna be the end game villain of the whole thing.
Also, here, dude, this should be where your like base is, your rebel lair
Yeah.
Oh,
in the hole of the R. I'm gonna make you huge.
The
I like
depths of
that.
the R.
This is
You're an
Dude, I
important
would
character.
Like to
Character's very
see
important
that,
because
like,
he's
Yeah.
ship
redeeming
is an R.
the Daylight Egg
Huh?
going away.
He's what?
He's gonna redeem the Daylight
Oh,
Egg
yeah.
because the Daylight Egg right now is a villainous. He's the conflict, but he's trying to stop an actual very evil figure named Captain Calamari from the past. And that's what's gonna bring Daylight Egg and Midnight Rangoon together. And that's what's gonna make Daylight Egg sacrifice actually meaningful and sad. It's like he wasn't necessarily a bad guy.
Okay. You good? Yeah.
You know, story. Joseph Campbell, his hero's journey.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. How would you summarize all that, Eric?
Arch nemesis of Daylight April, I guess, right?
Maybe you should
Well,
just put
no,
he's the leader
Octopus
of the
War,
octopus.
yeah,
Leader of the octopus forces.
Flying octopus. Yeah.
He's really the one that gave him like intelligence too. And
Yeah, leader. Okay, I like that.
Dude, maybe he developed the technology that let them come out of the water.
yes, yeah.
Like that's
And,
just
and,
all.
and that, you know, in a way, it sympathizes him too because like he was
Okay.
just fighting for his people.
Yeah.
You know.
developed the technology
Oh, we need
that allowed octopi.
we need a backstory as to why I.
You're good.
Different.
No,
Oh,
I feel
you're
like
deep.
why am I coming out of the water and why am I, trying to take over humanity? And
It's just kind of like
I think it's like Black Panther too.
yeah, it's like you guys are sick of being trampled on by the humans. You
gotcha.
know? And,
Fried. You hate being fried.
Dude, literally fried, eaten.
Rallied his troops to lead the octopus wars.
You know what?
Can we do fleet
I feel
instead
like-
of troops?
Huh?
Can we do fleet
Yeah.
instead of troops?
Yeah.
Right.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Right.
Rally is aquatic fleet.
I feel
Rallied his
like
fleet.
my character could possibly be like me and Captain Calamari were like colleagues at one point, but there was a falling out and that led to something that made them need to get out of the water.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
They had like a peaceful society, and Captain Calamari is almost like a he's like
he
a,
fucked my wife and I
Wait, the octopus?
you
That's
Are you not- are you not-
I'm an octopus.
bro. That's hentai. Captain Hentai up in here.
All right.
Wait, does the Rangoon or the egg roll have family members?
Yeah, it's good. Good
brothers.
question. We are brothers.
Besides, yeah. I don't know if
Our
there's
parents
a
are.
mother.
There's a tree. Mother, sweet and sour. Table scraps is the father,
That's
and
actually-
sister pot sticker. Sister pot sticker is the sister.
There's a few families in this list.
Daylight egg roll. Yeah. There's couples denoted with a star. This is Spencer Burger, if you know him.
Yeah.
Spanning Beats. There's the
I'm
Daylight Donut.
trying to think, man. I don't know. They're the Daylight Donut.
Are they related to you guys?
I think it's a coincidence. We're running out of times of day.
So Just in Time made the Clockwork Rippler.
Yeah.
So-
he's the creator of the Clockwork Rippler.
Yes,
At the age of 35, young.
he was smart.
His species does.
He started as a political consultant. This is a real guy who came in here and like helped tell. He told me this.
Hell yeah.
Used to be a political consultant. Was briefly a pizza man. Then he's a link to Apsis Research because these were two separate accounts. Both came in, and this one referenced Just in Time.
Oh, I see.
And he came in and dropped this prophecy. So there's like a questionable link between them. And so Apsis Research probably is interested in the Forge of Time, something to do with maybe the weapon itself or the Vault of Time. It's all related. It's all connected.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. I mean, we got to progress the story at this point.
We do. Well, this is good. Well, see, we're doing the past. We're
Yeah.
filling in the past, but it's
I think
helpful.
what's gonna have to happen is we find out like the Daylight Egg Roll has already gone back to the past, and with the Clockwork Rippler, so now the Midnight Rangoon needs his own. He is probably gonna have to talk to Just in Time to make him a new machine.
Wow.
Good night.
Oh,
Are we just? Oh,
it's be emotional.
See in the morning or no?
No, it's gonna be so early.
Great to see you, bro. Thanks.
This is healthy.
Dude, in the film is awesome.
Shout out to getting calamari for dinner because.
Yeah, you inspired-
calamari.
Good luck at all, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Is it tomorrow or Monday? The first day? Wow.
Oh, do you want to go
So,
back
yeah.
over there?
Good
Can you
night.
take your spot back?
Sure. It's
I'll
cozy.
take mine real
It's
fast.
cozy on the bed.
We can keep moving around.
The bed is cozy.
Will you
This is like so. It's like Cinema Verite now.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again?
This is like Cinema Verite.
Yeah, it is.
I need to show you. Look at that.
It looks good. We should green screen your hood into like something sick.
This is like what they would play at my funeral. Like, you know, this is just me being like candid and like fun. And they're like, he was so open. He was like, he was so full of life and coffee.
Life and coffee. Are you getting the caffeine boost right now? You feeling
I
it?
feel good.
That's good.
Did he make a full pot?
I don't know. Shouldn't have.
Let me see.
Dude, Custer texted and he's just like, he was making fun of you for not saying Entourage.
Did you make a pot? I just made one pot. Yes, that's good. I was like, you did not make it.
Yeah, it's time to see Entourage, Eric.
Slick
But you
Rick.
know what I don't want? Jeez. You know what I am not interested in about Entourage is like, isn't it just kind of the same? Like, no.
Oops. It's cool.
Isn't it the kind of same thing over and over again?
The thing I did like about it, let's have this discussion.
And it's like Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley's like Entourage but nerdy, right?
Maybe. I've never thought about them together. Let me think about it.
what show?
Entourage. We don't need to go too deep into it. Hold on.
You know how Steve feels. Oh, remote went up my butt. That was fun.
Oh, that's my phone.
Sorry.
That's what you were looking for?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You know how sticky it gets. Hey.
Alright. I'll say like when I was watching Entourage for the first time, which wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Also I'm gonna mute my guitar because it's causing feedback. But I'm curious. Oh yeah, you hear that piano, right? Let me turn it up.
Eric plays it.
Yeah, I want you to do some
Oh, yeah.
piano eventually.
Do some riffs.
When you're watching a show that takes place in LA, Jordan, do you feel like it actually represents the city accurately?
I mean, Entourage does.
You feel like, yeah, like that's what it's like?
I feel like they really, like, they got the entertainment industry right. I think they got LA right. Like, I don't know. But the thing I liked when I was watching the show for the first time was like a lot of shows now have gotten really cynical and nihilistic and kind of maybe end on like a dark note or whatever that makes a statement, makes you think. But Entourage would consistently end making you feel so good. Like, but so like in that regard, maybe it's the same thing where it's like, oh, like they're gonna lose out on this $1 million deal, and then at the last second, like someone pulls strings and they get it, and they're like, this is a big move for us, and you feel good at the end of the episode. But then at a certain point, it did start to, that was not the case anymore,
He got sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
and it got real.
Yeah.
But later in the show, right?
Yeah.
But also, is there ever? I mean, I guess I should just watch it. You know, like what am I asking?
Yeah. I think you've heard enough stuff about it.
Yeah.
Only thing that's left to do is
Actually,
sit your ass on the couch, press play.
have my eyes on the screen. It's been so long since I watched anything, honestly. Any show. Like binge it. I like the week to week stuff.
There's a lot of celebrity camos in that show too, which is really nice.
Yeah.
It's like when you just on the street, you see somebody walking by, it's like doing the same thing.
The mayor.
It's
Dark
cool
Knight.
when Mark Wahlberg cameos in it in
Oh, yeah.
his own show about himself.
Yeah.
Is he playing just like
It's
a
fucking
cool,
meta.
cool version of himself, or is there a joke to how he acts?
No, it's like
It's kind of
it's literally actually I haven't seen the whole thing, but I just remember he like walked past and
I think
Vinny
it's
Chase was
both.
like, "What's
It's a
up, Mark?" He's like,
self-aware.
It was
What's
like
up,
episode
Vinny?
1 or 2 of the whole show.
It's really the fact that guy who plays Vinny Chase was in a show that was so meta about the entertainment industry, kind of like hurt his career afterwards.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, because you're just seeing him as like Vinny
An
Chase.
actor.
Yeah,
I don't
it's like-
think that's
So it
his
takes
fault
him out of
though.
it.
It seems like
I think
he
it was worth it.
doesn't like he's like an environmentalist. I don't know if he
just do
cares
that
about
when
being
they run
famous
out
or if he cares about
of
acting.
Okay.
I
Huh?
don't know. I think some people probably
You can do both.
do environmentalist shit.
¿Por qué no los dos?
I love like looking at like YouTube videos of like when Mark Wahlberg was really young. Like he used to be like a rapper and stuff. So he like I feel like he acted different. Like I watched like it was like a workout tape, and it opens up and he goes, "What's up, bitch, Maki?" Like that's how he introduced himself.
What's up? What's up, bitch?
Or he didn't say bitch. Like
What's up?
just take the.
The
He
bitch
goes.
is funny,
He
though.
goes. What's up, Maki?
That's good.
Yeah, the big song is like good vibrations.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he's not singing that part, but he's like,
Wait for the rhythm and the rhyme.
him and his brother Donnie, right? Created Wall.
Donnie D on the back up.
Wahlburgers, right?
There's a couple of the brothers. I don't.
Wait,
One of the brothers is in
storyline?
NSYNC, I think.
Oh, wait. He was in NSYNC.
I'm pretty sure.
Um,
A Wahlberg in NSYNC.
I'm
Can-
pretty sure that's what it is. And then he made Wahlburgers.
I like it.
what else did we say about Captain Calamari?
So,
Have you had a Wahlburgers burger? I would never.
I told you earlier. I don't really
am I protecting my people? Like, am I doing this for the greater good of the
I mean, I had-
octopi? Or am I doing this to get revenge on humans or have some sort of agenda be coming out of the water?
Let me think. It could be a statement about
Sorry.
calamari. Isn't specifically like baby squid, is it? Because we do make a delicacy of eating baby squid, so you could have a reason to
Okay,
not love humans.
gotcha.
Well, you don't like humans because of like everything they do to the environment for octopuses.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Basically,
That's a little too basic. Like
Yeah,
I feel
as
like
the-
he has some deeper reasoning.
There
Like
has
maybe
to-
he escaped. Like is
He
he
escaped
what
us.
type of
Oh,
like
I got
are
it,
you
I got
an
it.
animal?
Yeah, I'm an octopus.
Octopus.
Okay, so they had me in. We're in LA. They had me in the Los Angeles Zoo.
okay,
And
okay.
I had a very often. Perfect. Okay, just had very bad conditions. They weren't treating me well. It was a spectacle in everybody's eyes, and I knew I was more than that in my own head. So I found a way to just escape out of the zoo, and then I jumped in the ocean, kind of like Madagascar.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So you're trauma stricken.
Yeah, trauma
But he makes
stricken.
it to the ocean and he sees what the humans have done. And he just decides it's time to.
I've had enough.
Yeah.
You should have 7 legs instead, and 1 of the 8th is a gun.
Ooh.
Oh,
Dude, that's actually a thing though in Hunter x Hunter.
Really?
They have an octopus with a gun hand.
Really?
Yes.
It's probably copyrighted.
Yeah.
We have to do something else then.
Dude.
wow.
He's a cool character too.
What's his name?
He doesn't really have a name. He's a chimera ant. And it's like the thing about these animals is like when they eat something, they have babies and then they have like the traits of the thing that they ate. So one of them ate an octopus and ate a gun. So it shot this guy out and he's an octopus with a gun.
Okay, we'll take the gun. Strike the gun, I guess.
Okay,
What's
so
the odds? I can't-
so you escaped SeaWorld or the LA Zoo,
Yeah.
and then I think you let's say you grew up there in captivity. Is that kind of
Yeah.
is that implied, or even you were captured when you were young or something?
Sure.
So then it's been a while since you were in the ocean, and you realize the ocean doesn't even know about like these horrors. So you go back. So okay, so
Wait, I have another idea that I just want to slightly throw in there.
do it.
Let's say like the guy who trained him or fed him or some shit was like an aspiring pilot. All he does is talk about flying and the intricacies
Okay.
of like flying and shit.
Well, okay, but that's not you.
Oh yeah, no, that's not
No.
me.
You know what?
Okay.
That could be me though. That
Well,
could
sure.
be me.
Okay, so here.
We're just gonna go deep.
Because that-
You're
you
just like
become a
his
pilot.
trainer.
That's how you become a pilot in the
All right.
wars.
Caretaker.
This is, I did not realize you guys were gonna take like this far of the war and take the characters, man.
it's what we needed. You know.
Honestly, by the way, just as behind the scenes, the octopus wars thing is only because one time when I called in, I was cooking octopus. I bought it from.
What were you doing?
I bought it from a store and I was like, I don't know how to cook this properly, and then I read the label and it was like, it's already cooked, you just have to heat it up. So I was like, oh god, awesome. And then I just like really quickly just like was like, octopus wars, boom. That's gonna be the story now.
And Captain Calamari was born in reverse order.
It's actually, octopus is really good, dude.
I agree.
Get it?
All right. All right, here.
It's really expensive, though.
Okay, so this guy that was feeding him, let's say he was
Basically instilled in him a want to fly.
just that, and I think he should have
That
like.
has no ability to at all.
Do I make my flying device while I'm in the zoo, and that's how I escape?
That's what I'm thinking.
No.
No. I said like, because I imagine that this guy, he's just rambling about like planes and stuff, and he gives you the information you need to know to build like a prototype working
Yeah.
plane engine.
This guy's
he doesn't realize this octopus has that kind of level of intelligence.
Exactly.
Yeah, he underestimates your intelligence. Yeah.
He
This
never
guy's
saw
also only
octopus
getting like 2
either.
lines. This guy's does not need to be that big of a character. Unless you want to play him.
No, I don't.
Wait,
wanna-
you're nixing
Yeah.
this character?
No, I think you should have like a 2 lines, but that's it. Nothing more.
I also want to say, I don't know if it's clear, but this giant board is a roadmap for all the like franchising we're gonna do. Like we're gonna have Captain Calamari action figures. He
Nice.
will get a spin-off comic. You know, like
I'll
we're
open a
writing
restaurant.
all this material, and then the story is already there, and we can just explore the most interesting things further somehow. And it's whatever the fans want to see, really. Which is all of it.
Whatever makes the most splash, no pun intended, will be franchised out.
Yeah.
We're gonna run into the ground like Marvel.
Okay, so
or Star Wars.
Uh,
all right, I'm just gonna say caretaker
10
was
views, by the
passionate.
Dude, like over the whole. Course.
over the whole course.
But still, that's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Talked to the octopus about how they're built and flying dreams because he thought he wouldn't understand. Like he needed someone to talk to.
Yeah.
His only friend is his octopus that he spends all his day with.
Everyone is very sympathetic. They have like a real human.
Yeah.
Mm.
That doesn't mean they can't do horrible things.
Captain Calamari is deep, but like he's kind of a bad guy.
Yeah.
For us, as like I mean, I don't know, you guys aren't human, but
For the universe, I mean,
yeah,
really,
it's bad. It's bad for the human race.
His actions created the need for a tyrannical anti-government afterwards.
But he's kind of similar to the egg roll in that sense.
Like,
Right?
yeah, well, no one thinks of themselves as the villain.
Yeah.
They all have their personal stake in it.
Yeah. All right, this is pretty close. Like, he began the Octopus Wars, and what? Okay, so yeah, so my pitch was like, because of that character, he was able to get inspired to break out of the conditions that you've established.
Right.
He does that, and he goes to the ocean to rally wild octopus to like free all intact. The only way to do it is like shut down, like overtake the humans and liberate the zoos.
Yeah.
Liberate the zoos.
Liberate the zoos as well.
Is that what the
We
Octopus
start with
Wars is
San
about?
Diego.
Huh?
Then we go to.
I mean, I guess that is what it's about. I'm just taking
I'm
over
just
the human
connecting
race,
dots.
correct?
Huh?
Well, the Octopus Wars already exist,
It's happened. It's in the past.
right? But is there a story behind it?
I think that's.
This is the story.
Well, here, let's see what's
Okay.
on here about the Octopus Wars.
Yeah, let's see what's up there.
Who's Soup Troublemaker?
I don't remember. Once I forget who they are, they literally just are a character. Like, there's many.
Real person behind it.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, TDE, which is the Daylight Egg Roll, wants to go back in time to stop the Octopus Wars. We probably should build out like a section of the map to explain the Octopus Wars. So that's what the R can be. R for the third letter in war.
Wait.
Okay, all right, so here's some stuff. Interestingly, you put into law that everyone in the Rangooniverse has gills, so they don't hiccup, because I don't think...
I said that?
I don't know. We came up with it. Okay. Sam Angelus. It's in this dump of stuff. Two star jumps away. Distress Beacon came out yesterday from the Beetle Quadrant Daylight Egg Roll. 2 star jumps are about the distance between me and Chick-fil-A, which is like up the street. 2 star.
2 star jumps is a really short distance.
But it's also a unit of time. 2 star jumps is equal to 1 week.
Okay.
Blah blah. There was a first transmission. There was something called the Second Ravager War. That's in a different. That's in a different quadrant. Our
Yeah.
quadrant dealt with the Octopus Wars. It's like spread out all over here. I think you guys are the first people to engage with that. Really,
Okay.
there is like, look, the ocean is already over on this side of the map. Someone's the far off whale sound. That's cool. That's Jack, my friend.
What's up with the tree?
The tree it's a neighborhood. It's Waverly Place, dude. That's where the wizards are. And the Fortunate Flower, that's Megan. Anyone can do that. Anyone can ask like something to be drawn. It's gonna end up making it look cooler. So I'm down to draw stuff for people. And she has a cat named Waverly, so Waverly's represented. Huh?
Drew needs a character.
Yeah, I know. So, but wait, like,
Okay.
we have one more space to answer a little more about the Octopus Wars. I think it's important. So, okay, so
Should probably say something about like the outcome.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
outcome.
So
yeah, okay.
obviously we take over Earth, and then when does the
No, I think they're about to take over, and the humans just are like, screw this, and they just nuke everything.
Oh, really?
Just everyone gets nuked.
Okay, but then we still need to tie in the time travel back.
Yeah, because
So it's like Rogue
something-
One with him.
oh, well, that could be interesting because like, yeah, that sucks. That kind of ends your storyline there, which is not. I'd rather you have a more like interesting.
No. It doesn't end. It ends the storyline like that happened, but when Daylight Egg Roll goes back and interacts with them, it's like all new moments that have never happened.
But so, am I saying like, so nukes fall, everything gets fucked up, and that's what Daylight Egg Roll is trying to reverse?
He's trying to stop the Octopus Wars from ever happening, because when they happened and they created this huge event that killed so many people on Earth, it alerted and created like the intergalactic.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
And they're like,
So he doesn't even really care about the small scale shit. He's just thinking, what can I stop
yes,
from
to stop
happening
this,
that's going to
that
stop
affects-
everything?
Yeah.
I see. And this is like a really huge piece of that.
yeah, this is like the thing that started this government. That
to nuclear weapons.
yeah.
The octopus fleet was about to win the wars. Humans last resorted to nuclear weapons. Many casualties. Oops. What happened there? How many people died?
I mean, at the time, like, how many? 8 billion people here?
Yeah.
So maybe like
3 billion.
3 billion.
3 billion.
Yeah. Let's call it 4.
3.4
4. Let's call it 4.
Three.
4 billion people died because of
half
this.
the world died.
Yeah.
And then we need to
What did
add
the
in,
rest? What happened with the rest of the people?
They were like
It's the
fighting for
leftovers.
scraps and
I
stuff like
gotcha.
that.
Well, okay. Maybe your character can carry forward. Because
Yeah.
that means there's a section of this lore where, like, things are, like, pretty apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is interesting.
We kind of hit all genres.
And we're not stopping. All right, so
We just haven't had a romance yet, if anything.
welcome. Yeah, there's romances. There's, like,
There's couples,
yeah, the evening egg and the dusk dragon.
Because I pictured Jacob and Sophie, like, their characters are kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde situation. And
I
they
forgot about
help out, what's his name? They help out the Midnight Rangoon to, like, steal another time machine so that he can go back and help, like, stop his brother.
I like
You're
that.
kind of weirdly, you're trying to do the right thing, but in a way you're kind of doing the wrong thing by trying to stop him doing it. That's what makes it complicated.
Yeah.
You don't
Well, wait. Why would it be a bad thing if the so this means that, like, I must really sympathize with Captain Calamari because I'm trying to say
you I don't think you sympathize with him. You're just more worried. Like, my brother thinks he's gonna fix what situation the world is in right now, the universe. But if he does this, he could end up making things even worse. You know, like the risk.
we made it already, like, worse than 4 billion dying. Everyone
That
dying.
happened in the past, though, and it's like that is a necessary point in history for what we have now. You know,
That's Genesis.
that's just Genesis. So it's like, yeah, that's horrible, but it's almost so far back they don't even like. We don't think of it like it's like a tragedy.
I see.
Let's
It
see.
is, yeah.
We've been live for an hour. Good job, guys.
Well,
That
Bonnie
flew
and Clyde.
by.
that did fly by.
Maybe.
Bonnie and Clyde situation. They help Midnight Rangoon steal another time machine. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, but like, okay, I see what you're saying. So then we need to keep. I think I forgot to add this part. 4 billion people died. This was a This.
It was a catalyst.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But I'm trying to say, like,
Yeah.
catastrophic event that sent out, disrupted, like, whatever across the galaxy.
That was the first time.
Started- yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you
People
say?
started to come together and be like, if this can happen on Earth, this could happen anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so this triggered
So we have to get rid of all regs.
galaxy-wide. Wait, they got rid of all rights?
Yeah. all that stuff. No.
This triggered the beginning of the intergalactic.
Yeah, coalition.
Yeah.
To work together.
No, to start to form one, basically being like, we don't trust, like, individuals with these weapons or with these conflicts. We're just gonna, like, really crack down. There's gonna be so many more rules in the galaxy now. And it's like an authoritarian empire from Star Wars type organization. Whoa. Oh, the camera's died?
Yeah, but I have 4 batteries.
Oh yeah.
Keep going.
That was a quick change.
Massive.
That was a rookie move.
That was nice.
No, that's like, they're like, let's come together, let's make an authoritarian regime, essentially. So none of this, we don't lose 4 billion
Yeah.
people. Or even worse, you know, because it's the future, the weapons are even more powerful.
Right.
That was like nuclear warheads we have.
Okay.
Some other species might have like crazy stuff.
And that stops from there having to be that intergalactic coalition.
That's what the Daily Eagle is saying. It's like, this intergalactic coalition is so dangerous, so authoritarian.
Right.
I have to stop it. I'm going to stop the events that inspired them even.
So is that actually going to happen? Is you guys going to go back in time and
Yes.
stop this event from happening?
Yes.
Got you. And then how would that lead into the
Well, then it's a new world. I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's the ending of the story, essentially. It's like him sacrificing himself to stop it.
Interesting. Okay.
Wow. It's triggered
I
galaxy-wide.
guess we'll eventually understand his brother has like kind of the correct opinion. He's just taking things into his own hands.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, well,
You know what's gonna happen is you're gonna have a heart-to-heart with Captain Calamari.
me?
Instead of, like killing him or doing something crazy, you're gonna have to like convince Captain Calamari like face your problems.
This isn't the way.
This isn't the way.
Me or Daylight Egg Roll?
Well, we have to give you kind of some agency, right? Like
I'm just a streamer. I'm just like writing it down while it's happening around me. And trying to bring people like distraction from these like harsh realities going on. Like entertainment.
Or the
That's
actual
kinda how I
octopus
feel.
the actual octopus invasion that's happening currently.
It
Dude,
has
it's gonna be
happened,
happening,
is
right?
happening, and will happen.
There's an octopus like brewing something up.
Yeah.
Right now in LA Zoo.
We are in the past right now.
We're living. It hasn't happened for us yet, but it's about to anything now. Well, if you see a helicopter flying over us in a helicopter, or not helicopter, an octopus in a helicopter.
Well, think about it. Like I'm imagining an octopus-shaped helicopter. Like it's an upside-down octopus. It has tentacles for the
Yeah,
for the rotors.
That's merch right there.
Yeah, that's the merch.
exactly, man. And we all get it. We all get it cut.
Yeah.
Like if you're involved in that storyline, in that run of the comics, you get residuals.
I saw this video on Twitter today. Just speaking of animals in the sky, it was a it was a camel that was on a zip line in Egypt,
What?
in between like pyramids.
Dude, I'm telling
Yeah,
you
the
that
camel on the
It
zip
was
line.
Joe Campbell.
that was a 3D render.
No, I
That
don't
had
know.
to
It
be
looked
a
very
3D
real.
render.
It looked very real.
How does a camel
What
on a
is
zip line
animal?
between
It was
pyramids?
like harnessed up. They had this like all over the stomach and like held him in, and all his legs were just kind of like dangling in the holes.
Yeah, okay.
So
I
he
mean,
was like fully protected.
but like, what if he was like screaming the whole time? Like, is that torture? Was he having fun?
There's also, I mean, I don't know.
Do they
You
have
couldn't
a
see.
concept of fun? Like the camel.
Yeah,
This
can
is
they-
fun right now.
I don't know.
He's probably thinking like, this is insane. I'm scared. You know?
You probably can't process
Put me back on
what's
the
going-
ground.
what's actually going on, anyways.
I think he just got exposed to like a whole new perspective.
Yeah.
That's possible. That wasn't even a thing he could conceive of.
Yeah.
And he probably forget it like the second it's over.
No, I think it stuck with him and changed him.
Speaking of more animals flying in the sky, the owner of the Indianapolis Colts, he's like
I saw that.
He's
He's
paying,
trying to
like-
get that orca
he's
out
trying
of
to
there.
get an orca like out of SeaWorld, and he's trying to fly it into like the nearest ocean.
No, he's trying to fly it like across the country for some reason. He's like, I have the money. Why not?
Why? Because he just happened to find out about SeaWorld and doesn't like it?
He's like, he just wants this specific animal out.
Why?
And he said, this is what he said. He's like, I have the money. Like that was
But
it.
why that specific orca? How
I think somebody just told him about this
Yeah,
orca, and
the
he's
man
just like, you know what?
He's
I got the
hella
money.
money. He's just like, let's just go do it.
Dude, but
I don't think SeaWorld's gonna agree to that though.
I'm starting to think about my character where he comes in. He's completely separate from Captain
Yeah,
Calamari.
let's get him
Okay.
in here.
He's I'm thinking I'm known as the peddler.
Peddler?
The peddler.
Peddler.
Like I peddle, like I sell shit. And I think this is how he got the weapon, because I sold it to him on the black market.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I like it.
okay.
So I'm just like a weird, like, not weird, but like a normal guy, but have like this business where I just sell like incredibly hard to find objects and valuable objects and to the highest bidder.
You
I don't
you
care
get-
about the morals. I'm kind of
I like
have a
that, dude.
mysterious backstory. No one knows really, but I can sell whatever you need. I got it.
I really like that. So okay, let's give you this same treatment. What color do you want out of these options? If you can
Well,
see
I think
them?
I should probably be the same color as the weapon itself.
Okay,
Just to make it, or actually, you know what? A different shade, because I could sell other stuff than weapons as well.
Okay. This is the same Captain Calamari shade.
Give me that pink.
Okay.
Yeah,
That.
I'll do
alright.
that.
The peddler.
This is good.
Peddler.
The peddler. Okay, so let's build you out a little bit.
What was your inspiration into?
I don't know if
Thinking of this
I want to
character.
reveal that at this time.
Did you sell them the rippled clock, which is the resource item needed to power it, or did you sell them the clockwork rippler, the weapon?
I think I sold him the weapon, but I'm like,
Did it already have the clock in it, or was it just the shell?
I feel like he had to go find the battery because he's been so busy and like so like shady. It's people are wondering what he's up to. He's been like finding the other components.
Okay. All right, I have this idea.
And it's like you're just giving him like what you can get, you know?
Yeah,
Like
just
that's like one of the hottest items. you
I
can
gave
have.
him the clockwork rippler. Like he's got to do something. Like we're not working together by any means.
Just
I'm
have it.
just like providing it.
All right, so I'm trying to make this work with the other things that are already written.
Uh-huh.
So
Does it already say how he got it? Oh, he got it. It was forged.
So, I mean, you can steal it. I mean,
Yeah.
how?
okay, so the daylight egg roll, we know he has stolen the clockwork rippler from the vault of time. But
enough.
and then
Just
here
write-
it says
just write
it says
content.
I could give him the battery then. That could be where I come in.
yeah, so I'm thinking you intercepted the battery from the forge of time, which is where the
Okay.
battery was made.
Yeah.
And it says the battery, it says power source for the clockwork rippler, the reason that time is not linear in the Rangoon universe, a sentient resource of chaos, can't fall into wrong hands, was never meant to escape. I want to switch this to the forge of time and switch this to until the peddler heisted it out for to complete the clockwork rippler for the daylight egg roll.
Yeah.
But also, okay, so then the thing gets put in the vault of time, meaning like it's there so people can't take it. So some organization put it there, and he heisted it. So you taking the battery and putting it together need to lead to it getting locked in the vault of time to be
Okay.
stolen.
I see.
So was never meant to escape the forge of time. The peddler heisted it out, completed the clockwork rippler to sell on the black market. Okay. And then just like the FBI bought it off the black market and made you a fugitive
Yeah.
and locked it in the vault of time.
Yeah. That
Alright.
sounds good.
Or FBI confiscated, making peddler a fugitive, locked the weapon. So you made the weapon kind of out of greed or whatever because you knew you would sell it because you're a peddler.
Yeah. I didn't make it though. I just I just got it and moved it.
Yeah, okay. So then you didn't heist the battery out of the Forge of Time?
I heisted it, but I didn't make it.
Right, you didn't make that,
Yeah.
but the thing is, like, that weapon, there were two parts to it, and you were
Oh.
like, if I'm the one to combine these two
Okay.
parts, then I have an item that is, like, worth a fortune.
Well, I was
Because
thinking,
that's the secret to time, to controlling...
that works.
Wait, what were you thinking, though?
Because I thought he stole the Clockwork Rippler, but I just came in and sold him the battery that he needed. So like it was so difficult to find.
Sure, yeah. But, to get it, you had to heist it out of the
Yeah.
Forge.
So yeah, we're on the same page.
But then wait, when you say him, who are you talking about?
The egg roll.
Okay. But just to go with the history, he didn't buy it off of a guy, which we could change it, but he did his own heist. So I like
Oh, he heisted the battery too.
not the battery, the weapon, the final thing, because he needs a way to go back in time and stop the Octopus Wars.
However it works. I mean, it doesn't even have to be specifically that I sold him this item, but I'm just known as a merchant,
Yeah, okay.
a peddler.
Okay, hold on.
A peddler.
I can remove your time heist if you want.
Nah, I like the time heist honestly, but does it fit? Does it even work into the story
It-
already?
Yeah, let me retell it
Okay.
with the new beats. Let me just make sure. Complete the Clockwork Rippler. All right, hold on. Heisted it out. like, would it, if someone asks you for something, you tell them I can get it, and let's say someone else owns it in like a well-protected castle or something, are you able to smuggle it out for them, or is that like above your, is that too much work for you?
That's like, I'll hire somebody to do it.
But
or
you could get it? You
yeah,
could get
I
it?
can get it. I can barter.
So that's what I'm saying. That exact like skill of you being able to get anything you want, kind of, is how you come into possession of the battery.
Yeah.
Because someone hires you to get it.
Yeah.
Does that? And then, okay, and then you didn't know what they were going to use it for, or you did, and you
I had
didn't
no
care.
idea.
They put together the Clockwork Rippler, which is the weapon using the battery, and they get caught or whatever. So your name is clear, but then they get it confiscated and it gets locked in the Vault of Time, and that's like the origin of that weapon. And then the Daylight Egg Roll breaks it out for the first time since then.
So much lore with that.
Yeah.
Did not expect that.
Let's see. Never meant to escape the Forge of Time until the peddler heisted out for a client. They completed the Clockwork Rippler. Who, like, what's the equivalent of the TVA?
In like this world.
Maybe that's what Agents of the Void are, which is what Jeremy is.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so wait. They completed the Clockwork Rippler. Agents of the Void confiscated it and locked it in the Vault of Time.
Do you want me to try this Astro Hot ship?
Yes, I would like your opinion on that. This is a callback to the stream, to an older stream.
For some reason I said I was gonna eat this.
Is it really hot?
Is this really spicy?
No, I mean, yeah, you
There's a
guys.
lot in here. It's like half the bag.
Give me one.
It's like a pretzel.
I've had the buffalo one of these.
Yeah,
Very good. And the honey mustard ones.
these ones tasted like pretty mustardy to me. It didn't taste that much like.
Oh, that's
Nashville.
good.
Does that taste anything like the sandwich you had today, though?
Pretty hot. Pretty spicy.
I want to eat some more then. Complete the corner.
It kind of tastes like the sandwich.
Spicy like a
It kind of does. That's good because my dad sent those to me. He was like, "Dude, this tastes just like Howlin'." I was like, we'll see." And then I didn't think it did, but this just in, bro. It tastes like Howlin'.
This is not made from a chip bag.
No, yeah, that is part of that microphone stand next to you. Agents of the Void confiscated.
Dude, I recommend it.
Lock the weapon in the Vault of Time. And then Eric, see, you were right. You were kind of onto this. It says this is about the weapon or the battery, since the battery is sentient.
Yeah.
The rippled clock. It says after forcibly spending time in the weapon, like slotted into the weapon that was stolen by the Daylight Egg Roll, the rippled clock sees a side of him that few rarely do, may be swayed towards his philosophies. You were saying the whole time, like, it's an ethically complex.
It's a moral quandary.
So the peddler, Drew, can you re-summarize, not like the specific lore points, but just more stuff about the peddler? Like a merchant. A merchant who can barter / procure any specific item
For the black market.
for any paying client on the black
for
market.
any paying client.
Yeah. Often on the black market.
Yeah.
Okay, that's sick.
Yeah.
I think there should be both a peddler game and a Captain Calamari game, but it's not even clear that they are in the same universe because there's a lot of hoops. But eventually they'll connect.
Well, they're connected because what he's giving him will allow the Daylight Able to interact with
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not even clear if I even know who Captain Calamari is or if I care.
I bet he doesn't care. Captain Calamari
You better
is
care
a
about it.
historical character for most people.
Damn.
He's a champion of the Octopus Force.
If you could have one, I don't know. Well, never mind.
Say it.
I just didn't know how to explain this question.
What category of question is it?
Yeah.
I have a topic after that. After you explain it.
No.
You're moving on.
No, I don't even explain. Alright, so you know if you have the movie, you have like the branding and the merch and stuff like that. You could have one thing that would have your character like, I don't know. Like for example, with Captain Calamari, if it ever got to the point where I could have something like branded from it, I would love like a nice theme park ride. Captain Calamari theme park ride.
Yeah,
But like some people might like
twists and turns.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like 8 different things.
Yeah, and then the peddler just has a shop. It's just the peddler shop.
peddler shop.
it could all be in the same like amusement park.
Yeah.
The little borscht. It's like a restaurant, I guess, right?
Yeah, that sounds.
Borscht. What was the topic you were gonna say, Jordan?
I was gonna say. Let me think. Oh yeah. We should discuss Orbs.
Oh yeah, Orbs. I forgot that was the next part.
That's the next.
What is it? What is an orb?
What do you mean there's
So
nothing to
it's it's just like a sphere. So the Earth is an orb. So anything.
A marble's an orb.
Yeah, I guess. Well, actually, no. I think an orb is like specific. It's like something that like shows you. It's like a crystal ball.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Like,
Are all-
how did that even come? Like, how did people? But are crystal balls real? Like, was that a?
Well, yeah. I don't think they have real powers. I think you can get a crystal.
Someone just made it up.
There's legends and myth and all sorts of stuff that it probably came from.
I don't know.
What is like the person called that like fortune teller? Basically, like looks into a crystal ball.
Oh,
Is it
like a
made out of
diviner?
crystal?
A diviner?
Is it
A diviner?
an oracle?
An oracle, probably.
Oracle.
Oracle Delphi? Delphi?
Where they just have oracles just been making shit up like since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
They've just been like, I got this one thing
Yeah.
that I can do. I can just see into the future, have
Yeah, well,
prophecies.
They probably told you something that was just vague enough where it's like some part of that will come true and then they're like, oh shit.
But they're always like old. Like, what did they do in their childhood that just built up such a reputation that they're like, listen to everything this fucking guy says, write it down.
They-
This is gonna be important.
They
It's
guess-
gonna be true.
They guess something happened and they're like, holy shit, this is an oracle.
But they've
Yeah.
just been right more than once.
Yeah, they probably just like, you know, when you're living in like ancient Greece and volcanoes happen every other year, it's like a volcano's coming and then it happens like holy shit, yeah. But or they had magic powers.
I wonder if sometimes they set shit up and they're like,
Yeah,
they
probably
tell
do
the
that
guy
too.
they're like something terrible is gonna happen, and then like they just like like kill his goat or something.
But the whole thing in like those ancient Greek stories is like the oracle will tell you something, and you trying to stop it is the exact like series of events that makes that thing
Yeah.
occur.
Yeah.
So they don't ever say. I would just be like, first of all, I just wouldn't go to the oracle because like I might as well just have like I don't want this hanging over
That's
my
fair.
head, you know?
Right.
But like, I don't know. Oracles, man.
And that's That's orbs.
That's orb talk.
Maybe that's or that must have a connection with the oracle and oracle and
Or
oral. Sex.
I'm trying to think if there's any like games we can play.
This,
Like,
this is like more than the average stream has of people in the same room, and it's like dried up. Like the lore is good, but
well, let's go back to Orbs.
what is there to say about orbs?
I don't know. Someone brought it up as a
So
topic.
he's not.
I did bring it up as a topic, but
No.
it was mostly as a joke. But
why not?
Well, not. We're gonna make our own orbs tonight.
This is the point you probably play like Fortnite.
Yeah, this actually is. So I would call what we just did the top of show, and this is where I would probably like begin playing Fortnite, continue talking to people. This can also just end up being a shorter stream. This was very entertaining.
How long is a normal stream?
I find it meaningful to go for like 3 hours
Gotcha.
at least. I've gone 6. I've gone higher than 6
What's the longest?
because the longest stream is a little under 10, but I just did a bunch of like I would have done 10 hours of like editing stuff, playing some games, talking to friends, like blah blah, and I just did it while I was live.
Were you feeling tired by the end of that?
Probably, but like if I start, I don't know. There's no way that ran till like 6 in the morning, so I don't know when I would have started.
Probably start early.
Yeah, but I don't normally start early.
What are the odds you think you could do a 24-hour stream?
I'm super excited to try. If I'm like, if video games are involved, like if I play like GTA, whatever game I'm playing,
Yeah.
and trying to beat, like I could just easily.
Bro, what I found so crazy first time I saw it is like those people streaming on Twitch and they're walking around like outside interacting with people.
Yeah.
And they just have like the stick, like they have the speaker on, so if someone comments, it just yells it out like in the restaurant, and they're like, "Oh, I gotta go." Like sometimes something
That-
that's wild, dude.
That's like how they're making their money. Is like they're putting themselves in these horribly awkward situations.
But they're almost like, I feel like they're taking like suggestions and stuff, and they're becoming like a real life avatar for like somebody who's like donating on the stream. They're like, "Hey, I dare you to do this," and it's like,
There's
got
a
1,000 people watching
movie,
right now.
Yeah.
Is there?
It was called like. What's it called? It had like Emma Roberts. And
I know what you're talking about. Where
Nerve.
yeah, nerve.
Oh,
nerve.
That was okay. That was okay. I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, it was like shit kept escalating. It's like, dude, you have 10 minutes to do this, otherwise you lose. And like the winner gets like $1 million. And then the last one, I think it was like to kill somebody.
Ooh.
And it's like, how far would you go
Do you have the nerve?
for the viewers?
Do you have the nerve?
Do
Do
you
you
have
think
that?
that'll ever happen that somebody kills somebody on a live stream because someone told them
I
to?
feel like that's probably
I
happening.
think it has happened.
It's happened. Well, I don't know about because someone told them to,
Yeah.
but
That'd be great. That'd be bad.
That would be like crazy. Like if you're just sitting on the toilet somewhere, just like you're just like, oh, let me click on this, and just like everybody's like, is this real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
Or the people that are starting to act like NPCs and like
Bro,
somebody will-
what
You know
is
what I'm
that? I've been seeing that. They're like doing like emotes and shit
Yeah,
while they're on
they'll
live.
donate like one emote will be like $1.
Have you seen
a
it,
different
Eric?
emote will be
Yeah.
like $5, and then another one will be like $10. And it's like if you pay obviously to do the emote, the person can do the emote.
That's also like that's a whole other psychological thing of like influence. You're like, I can't believe I can pay money and make this guy do that thing that I want him to do.
Yeah.
Right.
But I've swiped up on. First of all, when you're on TikTok, do you ever watch like a live stream and something?
I tap into it occasionally, but I get like, I feel like a lot of them are suggested and they're just so random and strange. It's like, I don't think I want to like even watch this.
It's like 4 things. It's like a hot girl just talking to the camera and has like 900 people watching. There's like a creepy factor in whatever's happening there. There's a guy playing Spider-Man who's swinging around the city and he just takes song suggestions that he'll swing to.
Really?
Yeah, multiple people different do that, and he'll like have a microphone. He's like, I already played that song.
Some of them it's just like somebody just eating a
Oh,
bowl
that's
of
what I-
noodles.
Like a mukbang.
Yeah. What do you think about those? I feel like that.
Isn't there like there's like a sexual aspect to that, right?
I'm
Some people are watching
Maybe.
and getting turned on. I'm pretty sure, right?
listening to them eat and just like
Which people,
devour
Eric?
a
But it's
massive
like
crab.
there's like a huge subsection of it of like a tiny little Asian girl who eats like a huge meal, and I feel like that's something. I'm guessing.
oh, okay. Well, on another note, I was gonna say let's recap what we did in your visit to LA, and any like interesting stories or thoughts from any of those points.
We flew in at different flights. We met at LAX, and the timing of that worked out like perfectly.
Yeah, it did work well.
Because one got delayed or whatever. Went to Santa Monica. Well, went back to the apartment. Went to Santa Monica. Just prior to start already.
Yeah.
Talk more in the mic if you can.
Saw a guy eat shits on the hill.
Oh yeah, I mean he was skateboarding down like a really steep street, and it was every single person walking on and off the Santa Monica Pier had to like walk on this one sidewalk.
Yeah.
And so this dude's like, he's got 150 tourists like well within eye line, and he just gets his speed wobble on his skateboard and just fully just face like eats shit, and then a keyboard.
Did he
flew
slide?
out. He like slid, but.
Yeah.
I was like, is this a show? I was like, I'm in LA now. I'm like, is this guy doing an act or something? Because right before I saw him fall, I saw him grin. Like I saw him smile.
Yeah,
he knew something was
He
coming.
was trying to
He was
die,
like,
dude.
shit, I feel like. Or he was part of the act. Maybe he was trying to get somebody to help him.
Maybe he was just filming a TikTok.
Maybe.
Maybe he was just trying to get like a. But dude, it looked like a real fall. It looked like it hurt.
Did you guys help him up?
No, dude.
everyone was
There was a massive divider in between us and the street.
Did he get up and skate away?
No, the skateboard went like probably 300 feet down the hill. Some nice lady stopped it and started walking it back up to
It'd be
him.
crazy if it went
And-
off the pier into the ocean.
Yeah, everybody who saw it was just like, ooh.
Yeah, it was silent. Everyone's like, jeez, he's fucked up.
Yeah.
Then we went back to the apartment. What else did we do?
That day, we came back here.
Back dinner. We went to the bar.
Oh, we went to beer
We
garden.
went to Biergarten.
We played tacos. Those were-
Arjun Bajaj, dude.
He's here in the chat.
He's here. He's in the chat.
This is the kid that we went to high school. I went to high school with.
Really?
Hey, Arjun.
What's up,
Look at
man?
our production value increase, Arjun. There's been a lot going on.
Yeah, so then then Friday you came in.
Got in Friday.
Before that, we got a bagel on the street, Larchmont, what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Did some shopping.
I bought
Oh yeah, you went thrifting though.
Yeah.
Picked up that vest.
Got a vest.
It's clean.
Yeah, vest is the best.
I wish I had a little time to thrift. I mean, is it any different?
All right, the first place we walked into, it just kind of was smelly in there, in my opinion. And then the second place we walked into, I thought it was curated a little bit better, and I
Yeah.
saw like cooler stuff. They had a ton of cool shoes and shit.
Very nice.
And then like, I don't know, we walked around in there for a
What's up,
minute, and I
Arjun?
found like 2 things that I wanted, bought them, left. And then, you know, like an hour or so later, Jacob went to go pick up you. So
Yeah.
me and Eric just went for a walk down to like Paramount Studios, got like a couple drinks somewhere over there, and then just came back, and you guys saw us. and
Yeah.
picked us up, which was
Oh
nice.
yeah, that was wild.
Then
And then we went to the pizza place.
Yeah.
Shout out to Village Pizza. Right?
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Great crew.
The pizza was really fucking good.
It was. Good.
When I tried it, I was like, dude, this is the best pizza in LA. But I've never been impressed by pizza in LA, but theirs was really good.
it was good. It was a flop. For how hefty the pizza was.
Yeah.
It was good, and then we came back here, burned some time, and then I feel like we just went fucking ham last night.
I went to West Hollywood.
Yeah, we went to WeHo, and we all went through something together. And we're all a few $1 bills short, poorer, and $5 for Drew.
Yeah. Threw him a 5.
If I gave him a $100 bill, what would happen? I mean, I could just take it honestly, but like,
Yeah.
would he say something?
I think it's like,
What
as a
I
stripper,
want.
I like that.
He
it's
probably,
like,
probably asked for your number.
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. He probably wants a little more money.
I think he would just be like, thanks,
Arjun,
man.
have you ever gone to a strip club?
Like slightly nicer. He was nice.
Did you-
He was in the strip club. Well, John was in the strip club.
Arjun, I don't know how you saw this, but Arjun says he likes your watch. Can you show it off?
Yeah, it's like $30. It's Casio. Thank you. This is
Good
the only
piece.
watch I have that actually shows the time. Everything else is just fake. Like it's
Wow.
like it's a real watch. I just never set them to have the right
Oh,
time.
there's just like no battery.
There's no bad. It's embarrassing when someone asks for time.
Dude, that's always the worst. Like, I love wearing my watches, but then I'm lazy enough to where I'm not going to get the battery replaced for like probably a year.
It's
or
just a
more.
showcase. It's just for like the
Yeah.
outfit. it's not really.
I mean, you got your phone on you, so it's always like you have something to tell the time.
Yeah.
My dad gets upset at me.
You guys
For
are
not having
anti
battery.
Apple Watch.
I've never had an Apple Watch before.
I like it. But yeah, I mean, Eric's watch does look great.
I brought another one I didn't wear. But Saturday to today.
Yeah, keep going.
Well, yesterday, I guess.
Oh, it's midnight.
12:13. Are you guys gonna go to sleep?
Before the flight, probably.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna go.
But today was an awakening for me when I had Holland for the first time.
Let's
You
go.
gotta show them the advertisement. You can't
Oh, yeah.
watch it.
Yeah, before we go to bed.
It was so good, bro. Like,
I'm happy to hear that.
went for the mild. Like, I was kind of worried when you guys were talking about the heat, honestly. The spice levels.
Would you say the mild was spicy?
No, it wasn't spicy. It had a really good rub on it, and then I
Yeah.
was using that orange sauce on there, and
Yeah.
it was just delicious. You guys saw me. I deleted mine. Like, literally.
Yep. As you
Probably
should.
ate it too fast and then had to lay down.
I think the biggest part of having a good chicken sandwich is the actual piece of chicken itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, not how it's seasoned or anything, but I want it to be like nice, juicy, like a thick fillet. And I feel like just at Chick-fil-A, you always get like a small, like little chicken
You
patty.
do.
Yeah, like a patty that just unfroze or something, you know?
Yeah.
We think the secret has something to do with like I think their original location is right next to a poultry factory, but like a good one. And so they probably have like backdoor access to like very fresh, high quality poultry within like minutes or seconds to their facility.
What about the other location?
The other one is in Pasadena. I don't know, they figured it out somehow.
Do you feel that there's a quality difference between the two?
No, I don't think so. Besides the fact that like at this point I don't recognize every staff member anymore. It used to be like that kind of place, and now they've hired more people.
When was the first time that you tried it, or I guess
Freshman
how did
year,
you-
dude. One of the guys I lived with was a self-described foodie.
Uh-huh.
He was like Italian. He was half Italian. Actually, I think he was just full Italian. But I thought he had like a little bit of Hispanic in him. But he was obsessed with food. We were all new to LA, and so he did some research. I think he tried it one time before me and was like, "You got to go." And then yeah, I've been.
Changed your life.
It's like I say, it's my favorite restaurant.
The first time that you had it, did you know, like, it was love at first sight with Holland?
Oh yeah, I mean the first time I had it,
First bite.
it was accompanied by like a 2-hour wait in a line.
Really?
Yeah, and it was so good that I would be in that line like a few times a month for sure.
So that was probably like part of it at the beginning, was like that's part of like the pomp and circumstance with it, was just
Exactly, because you make friends in the line,
Yeah.
you spend your day in this, and it's in this strip mall in Chinatown, but it's open roof to like the sky, so it's like outside, and they have a piano there that anyone can play, and like arcade, like a claw machine, and people are just walking through. There's other shops. It's sunny normally. It feels good, and you can hear them. Just as the day goes by, you get closer to the front of the line, and you start to see inside, like them cooking and serving and stuff. And they used to literally, if you would go there were only like between 4 and 10 stools at the bar. There wasn't that much space inside. You would go there, and the Johnny Ray himself, the guy who made Howlin' Rays, he would like Lion King serve you your sandwich over the counter. They would like make it, and then he'd be like, "You ready?" And he would hold it up in the wrap and like bestow it upon you.
That's sick.
And like that kind of hospitality was just like, it made an impression on
Is he
me.
still around? Like, not around, but like, is he still.
He's around. He did a lot of work to develop the second location. So I think he was mostly busy with that.
Would you be
Like,
upset if it became like a nationwide chain?
if there was any noticeable quality difference, then yes.
You're like invested from like the ground level at this point. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a very like unique, amazing, high quality company and brand. I like their
it's a
branding.
good experience.
It's a good experience. Yeah, it just blew my mind, and like food service and hospitality and like them. He discovered this in Nashville, and he wanted to like do it justice. So he worked on his version of this like Nashville rub that you noticed and mentioned. This version is like 256 or something like that. And he had experimented until he felt like he got it right. And then he opened a food truck. And then it quickly grew to this Chinatown place. And now they have their second place.
That's fucking sick, dude.
That is cool.
And the whole staff is awesome.
And the advertisement he made was sick for it. The one they're working on right now.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's like it was supposed to be like a 30-second ad, and it's a 3-minute, like, extremely stylized short film.
What's going on in like the ad?
yeah,
Like,
give us the plot.
surmise, or is it like more of a surprise?
Well, I'm trying to think. Okay, so the plot is like it's called the Sando Auditions, and it's a guy similar to Johnny Ray, but not directly being Johnny Ray, trying to cast the perfect Sando,
Right.
like figuratively, so he can open up his dream restaurant of being a chicken sandwich place. And he's trying all these Sandos, and they're not cutting it. And
Why is it
it's
called Sando, by the way?
that's like what Howland calls it, but I have noticed recently like other menus are going like saying like their sandwich section is like Sandos, and a lot of people that pisses a lot of people off because it just sounds stupid.
But yeah, basically he's trying out all the different.
Yeah, and so it's tough to please him. Like he has a high bar, and so eventually it's Howland's turn, and you have to see how Howland fares.
Probably well, considering it's an advertisement for Howland Race.
Yeah.
But you never know. Could be
sir.
subversive.
Yeah, I'll show you
I have to
eventually.
like put my stuff together for tomorrow at the airport.
Yeah, let's just finish recapping the trip, and then I think we can end the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I don't need to play any games right now.
We climbed a hill today.
Yeah.
That was a dope hike.
It was fun. It was honestly more intense than I thought it was gonna be with like the steepness of it.
Yeah.
So
True, but I'm glad there was a clear end destination. We all could kind of tell how much farther it was, and then it
Yeah.
was worth it when you got to the top.
It hurt when like you thought you were close, and then it was like another turn.
When you would round a corner, yeah.
Okay, there's a
False peak.
Yeah, you're a little
False
that-
peak.
That's good.
Dude.
Is that what it's called?
That's like a real climbing
Yeah.
term. And like this is just kind of like a sidebar, but like I went on a backpacking trip, like it was right when I graduated high school, like fucking 6 years ago now. But went with some of my buddies, and like we didn't know what to expect, but like backpacking is like legit. Like the packs were like 50 pounds, so we're just like walking in Rocky Mountain National Park all day, and then they're like, all right, this one day is going to be the day when we like summit this mountain, so we're gonna peak it or whatever. And it's so foggy up there. We were like in a cloud, so you would always be like, all right, the peak's right there. Like we could see it. You get to the top, false fucking peak, dude. False peak.
Yeah,
It's like
I know
seeing
that.
oasis.
And then
Like
you
a
keep
mirage.
going, and it's like, oh my god, it's a false peak. And that's like you start doubting if you'll ever
Yeah,
make it to
that's
the
the mental
top.
game.
You
It's
start
the mental
doubting if
game.
you'll ever make it to the top. But this one was like you could see the observatory, so you know obviously that it's there.
How do you get?
Imagine if you got up there and it's like, no, this is not the Griffith Observatory. That's the Griffith Observatory, and it's like another like fucking mile.
What? Can you just drive out there?
Yes.
Okay, I was curious. Like, was there a lot, or there's a road on the other side that we didn't see, or something?
No, well, you could like
Oh,
when we were on the
yeah,
roof.
yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
parking lot, and the thing is, it's like traffic backs up as people just slowly creep up there, and then like park in that parking lot or immediately turn around. I don't even know if there was a parking lot up there.
There was a parking lot.
So yeah, you park or whatever, or you just turn around, like whatever. And so it's just really slow and windy. Like it could take as long as it took us to walk up there, which was like 30 minutes.
The sweat was needed for sure.
Yeah, I thought it was a good idea. I mean, just like going out
After
there, I
last
was
night.
just like, my mentality was, I'm not gonna slow down at all. I'll take breaks,
Right.
but it's gonna be chugging along one after the other.
Then we saw a guy training for some kind of crazy
Yeah.
combat mission.
This is like he was
The
like
fight of his life.
yeah. I
That's
thought he was like
take place-
Rocky.
It's gonna take place at the ass is going down a hill.
Imagine
What it-
if, like, you know how you said you had to wait in that line at Ray's?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Imagine if that restaurant was on top of that hill, no driveway, nothing. If you want that sandwich, you have to.
Ooh,
Get
that's
up
a
there.
that's
But-
a good premise for a restaurant.
I was thinking about that, but I'm like, you know what? That's like rude to like. What if people
Disabled.
are handicapped.
Yeah. Well,
Disabled.
there's a gondola for that.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But
Or you just have to
give
find
them-
like 4 dudes that's like, bro, can you? I've always wanted this sandwich.
Yeah.
Could you please?
It brings people together. If anything, it'd be interesting is if like you make for like a handicapped person other challenges that they have to face on their journey on the way there.
Such as?
Like they have to dodge things.
It doesn't have to be physical. Like they have to do like. You put on the Apple Vision thing, and then they have like something on there.
Jordan, you were saying, or Jacob was telling me that you really want the Apple Vision
Yeah.
thing, but that you want to go to the beach and like watch a movie that's like projected 14 feet into the ocean or something.
Well, no, it's like the difference between that's something that they think people want, which is interesting. But let's say like my example was like, let's say I wanted to see the new Ninja Turtles movie in a theater because it's like a cool animation, like you want to be able to like see it and feel it and whatever. You want it to be epic. But I missed the window and it's not in theaters anymore. And let's just say it goes on Amazon Prime or something. And then let's say like one night I'm tired. I'm like, I want to lay in my bed and I'm like, oh, I want to watch a movie. Like, I don't want to be out there on the couch and I don't want to sit at my desk. Like, I'm going to watch it on my phone or whatever. Like, instead of watching on your phone, it's like you put that thing on. In my head, you could just stare at the ceiling. But the screen, like, even though the screen is millimeters away from your eye, they figured out how to make it look like you're sitting either in a giant, vast environment, watching a giant, like, drive-in movie theater type screen, or even a replica movie theater that you have all to yourself. They've, like, developed these environments.
But is this good? Is this good for people?
Well, that is a fair question. It sounds dystopian. I don't know. That's why I want to get it and play with it and see, like, is this super isolating and, like, shouldn't be adopted, or is this actually bringing me, like, closer to other people who own these?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like, so how is it different from the Oculus? Like, doesn't it have a camera? Like, so you're literally like if you're using it in here, you're seeing your ceiling, right?
Yes, which like that's the only reason I'm interested in it. I've never bought a VR headset because like I've just made my own space like comfortable and productive and interesting and stimulating. But this allows you to take your physical space, and I know that there's like a new Oculus that has this pass-through technology as well. But Apple makes their products at a level of engineering that most companies just can't afford to hit. Especially one like this that's been in development for 20 years with huge teams. So when people tried this, they got emotional because of these demos. Like they said like a fake butterfly lands on your finger or whatever. And they said like 100% believable. And they were like, because it looks so real, when a butterfly landed on my finger, my brain told me I should feel the butterfly's feet on my finger. And I did.
We're already getting to like, you can already see the problems coming, you know, where you're like, you don't even know if you have it on anymore and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, like if it also comes in tandem with like the AI innovations and like you think you're looking at your real whatever, but it's like a fake, like someone walks into your room with like they're, like, I don't know. You still have to be able to trust what you can see, but it adds, like I can grab. I don't think the Oculus can do this. Or if it can, it will be a way clunkier version of this. I look at this computer, look at one of these screens, make like a grabbing gesture. I take it and I throw it over there and go like that. And then this screen is the size of my wall and I can watch back the cut that I just edited. And it knows that these items over here are in front of it, so they'll put it in front of the screen. And then let's say I'm watching it and someone walks in the door, it's smart enough to know, like, I don't want to be jump scared by, like, someone being like, hey, and then I'm like, like, when did you walk in? So it, like, fades them. Yeah, it, like, fades out the screen wherever they go, and they can see that you can't see them at first, because there's a screen on the outside. The Oculus doesn't have a screen on the outside, as far as I know. And then when you can see them, they can actually see your eyes.
Whoa.
So it's not like clear glasses, but it's a screen that's showing either like a scan of your eyes on from the inside or a pass-through video signal or something, so you can make eye contact while you're wearing it. With you can pause your thing or not or whatever, or if you have other things up, they can just stay there. You can have a conversation. So I think it's just interesting to, like, the reason I have this music studio right here, like, it's easier when you have tools and, like, time to, like, just mess around with technology and materials that are capable of, like, creating something creative or artistic. You end up, like, making something you never thought you would make or never intended to make. Like, he sat down at the drum set. He had never played drums. We started jamming, and we recorded, like, 7 weird demo type things just because, like, the tools were here to do so. So I just think if this thing is so, like, innovative and adds, like, a layer of depth to any space I'm in, where, like, more things are possible than normal reality for the time being, then it seems like something I'm curious in testing out.
What it's reminding me of is like Tony Stark when he's like talking to Jarvis.
I mean, and a lot of people have that dream of, like, having something like that, and it wants to be that. Have you seen this? Do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could like.
What do they call it? Apple Vision?
Vision Pro.
Vision
I don't
Pro.
think I've seen like any kind of like demonstration video of it before.
They had like a really tight embargo on it, but I'll play like some from this video. Like, did you see the release video at all?
That
No,
it just
I did
looks
not.
cool, dude.
I haven't seen any sort of marketing on it, but I've seen like a clip on it or something, or saw a picture of it on Twitter.
I don't know. We're gonna react to this axe, and it looks like she's here.
I forget.
You'd forget that you're not on a plan.
Yeah.
That's kind of the point. But
Dude, the stream. I knew this thing would get us blocked. We'll see what happens. We got blocked for watching Apple's video, but I'm literally selling their product.
We got kicked off.
We'll see. It didn't. Oh, it did end. Yeah, the stream ended, dude. Because of Apple. Hold on. I'm gonna start recording at least. This will be the lost stream. Temporarily blocked. That's rough, bro.
YouTube.
Did anyone text me? Yeah. I knew that might happen. It sucks, man. That's rough. But it's a good time. Huh?
How long ago did they say?
No. I was seeing if someone did because it looked like we had viewers. Exempt channels from content ID claims. I'll have to like claim it and get it back. They can watch that and be like that. Like, how would they watch that and uphold that decision?
What's the rule there? Like, you just have to be like reacting to the video. And
Clearly, it didn't matter. I should have fucking flipped it. Like, I would have been able to just right click it and flip it, and then it would have been okay. I should have been smart. Well, I don't think we're on the air anymore. Let me check.
By Origin.
Yeah, by Origin.
He was still there.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. God damn it, man. Yeah. It had a abrupt ending. I'm gonna appeal. Well, yeah, I mean, that was fun. That's the end. God damn it, bro. That rarely happens. But worth it because, like, I got to show you guys that.
Yeah. Well, it was an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for coming in here. I was rusty. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But,
was the last time?
Huh?
What was the last time?
I think I did one stream a week ago. No, I try to stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Gotcha.
And I only hit one of those last week. And then before that, it was like 4 weeks of
Right.
being busy. Wait. Stream is no longer being blocked due to copyright issues. It might have come back. We can still end it, but I at least want to give it a proper ending.
Yeah. Let's get a proper ending.
Are we back? Let's see. Hold on. Dude, I think we're back. Good thing I didn't end it.
We're back.
Let's see, are we back?
They saw Eric walk out of the room. And
Dude,
like,
yeah,
yep.
we're back, Eric. Alright, here, I'm gonna stand up. Oh my god, I almost knocked that over.
Bro, but I might have to tune in from home or call in because I just got a new mic. I got that same one.
You should. This one?
Yeah.
What do you use it for? Like gaming or something?
I was thinking for like gaming and shit. Like, do you ever use it for that?
Yeah, I mean, it's my Discord mic when I game with people on Discord.
Because I bought it on like Prime Day and I got a nice deal on it, and it came in. I'm like, this is the nicest like mic.
Do you
ever.
use? Yeah, it sounds really nice. I think.
It was, so I've just been fucking around with it, but I haven't like recorded anything with it or even really used it for anything other than like playing Catan on Discord.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll invite you to the Midnight Rain Goon Discord, and you can call in anytime.
Fuck yeah.
Mr. Peddler.
The peddler.
So, guys, yeah, let's review. Thank you for coming. We had, of course, the little Borscht who's been here before. He helped us, talk about the story of the stream. We met the Peddler, which is AKA, it's no one. It's the Peddler. That's the real guy right there.
It's me.
Yeah, it's you. Then we got down here looking for him. We put you.
We're on the R.
That's right. Captain Calamari. This is really interesting. This is good. I'm going to move this one like here so the R is still legible. And do this. So yeah, we learned all about Captain Calamari, which is Mr. I won't say your name. Mr. Calamari.
Mr. Calamari.
Yeah.
You can call me Callie.
Ooh, I like that. All right. And okay, can you help me? What were you guys talking? You guys were saying galaxy-wide coalition.
This triggered the galaxy wide. Wait, can we go to the post-it note above?
Yes. Hold on. Sorry.
There you go.
All right. So yeah. So the Octopus fleet was about to win the wars. Humans last resorted to nuclear weapons. Right, because you guys were winning. You had vendettas against humans.
Right.
You guys were so strong, and you're awesome because you can all fly. You made planes for all of them. We're back, Eric, but we're gonna end it. And then, unless anyone like wants to switch off on a few Fortnite games or something, but or GTA 5.
I'd be down for that. I mean, are you guys gonna like go to bed? I'm chilling.
No, I would just go chill again.
I'm bowling.
I'd be down to bowl. I'd watch. I like watching. I love watching GTA and I love watching
We
Fortnite,
went
and
hard,
I'm
bro.
like not good at either of them.
Dude, here's the thing. We started this stream and we immediately riffed an hour of lore. Hour plus of like
That was good,
hardcore
man.
lore.
Yeah.
I wish I wasn't so tired going into that. And it's like weird that you're to my back, but I have to like talk this way to like look at things.
You're handling it well.
Thank you.
Professional.
Thank you. But
All right, so 4 billion people died.
the lore was good. Thank you for engaging with that. So yeah, you won. They were like, all right, we gotta just nuke everything.
Right, so
A
everything.
lot of people died.
This triggered
And that said-
galaxy-wide coalition, which I think Eric maybe understands this a little better, but it seems like the coalition makes sure that the entire galaxy is under. I'm not really sure what the coalition does. Do you know what the coalition does?
I think
coalition was
what-
confusing me.
Wasn't that the is he talking about that government?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are yeah?
I think
what,
Eric has a firm grasp on that,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I thought of that as like the forest that the egg roll is like he's fighting against.
Yeah.
He's trying to like end their regime.
Right. This triggered galaxy-wide coalition that makes sure they're just strict. They're just like a strict coalition now to ensure that no other nuclear.
Under protection from potential. Okay, so what about like species extinction events? Something like that, because like we
Yeah.
have all these wild
Yeah.
like non-human characters and stuff.
Right.
So this coalition, people all over the galaxy protecting every species,
Right.
which is kind of a parallel. It's interesting because it all started from you. It's like an octopus rights story, like an animal rights thing, kind of. is like rights for everybody. No, and humans are the ones that nuked everything.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I saw you.
You fell asleep one time?
What? You fell asleep when?
He was just yawning so like.
Let's go chill out there.
You're making me think of like the guy who was getting mad at you for slurping. I wanted to get mad at you for yawning directly into the microphone.
Alright. You're living in this little box. It looks funny.
Give him a wink, Joe. Yeah.
Wait, one more. Oh yeah. Here. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I wanted to give you this. They love you. They're cheering for you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Arjun.
Hope you're still here, Arjun. Oh, Arjun was trying to call me out. He said you definitely watched MKBHD's video about the thing. Yeah, among other videos. I watched them all, as many as I could watch, because I couldn't believe it, and I couldn't believe that people were saying I tried it and I teared up. Like, I've understood that life will be different from this point on. Like, that's what every person who got to try it said. But in a way that they did acknowledge, it was like, I don't know yet if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but this is groundbreaking.
It's kind of weird that it like whenever they drop a new iPhone, it's not like people are like slightly scared of what's gonna come of this.
It's just
but this one is just like so next level. People are like, this is an event. It's like it's just taking the game to another level. I thought Oculus was crazy, but once I saw that you could see through that shit and actually like be in the room, you know?
Yeah.
There is an Oculus now that lets you do that, but it's still like, just because you have that as a feature doesn't mean it's so good that it feels like reality, like that you're not wearing a camera and watching the feed. And because you got to make it all happen instantly, but at the same time as it's rendering whatever you're interacting with and doing all this complex stuff. And Apple just had it working like magic. That's what people said.
Dude, but I feel like this product too, like it would be so helpful with the shit that you do with the editing and all that.
That's how I feel
shit.
too. Like, cause the more things I have open at once, like the more I don't know. I like to do a lot.
It's a little bit more too.
A little bit of a lot of things as often as possible. So it's like, if I'm checking these things off my checklist that contribute to getting a project done faster, like that's cool for me. If I can communicate with people while I'm working and like somehow be able to focus on both, like that's pretty cool. I don't know. Yeah, I just think there's potential, and I wouldn't mind being in the category of early adopters for this.
Dude, that kind of
Apple
reminded me.
sponsor.
I've been meaning to ask you, like, how did you're like a very creative guy. How did you like decide that you wanted to like make content and stuff like that, like be a part of it? Was it just always something you were passionate about?
Before the stream existed, or
Yeah, like I mean, your job, like all the like projects that you've worked on and made. Like,
yeah. That's a good question. I mean, Eric's been there for all of that, but I think at the beginning, really what happened. I'm gonna put these back on so I can hear. And then let's play like a game or two or something, and then
GTA 5 would be funny to watch.
Sure,
Well,
yeah,
Fortnite,
because we're
probably,
here.
Yeah.
At some point when my parents and stuff would take, and this is kind of I think a cliche origin story, but my parents would take home videos of us, and like we would. I remember like watching compilations of old videos, and then at a certain point, I just started directing him. I called Jacob down because he was my neighbor. I was like, Dad, like, film us from over there. We're gonna come out of the car when you count to 3. And then we're gonna cut it with this shot, like literally just.
Damn, it just like literally like it organically.
I'll show you. Yeah, I guess so. Like it's
were
not.
really into, like VFX stuff, like Freddie Wong and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
that
and
big
then-
thing.
Then I understood. Like I got kind of my tone, like because I like to make things that are like a little bit out of reality, just so you like. it's like relieving to watch them, and it's not gonna remind you of like some shit that happened to you earlier in the day. It's just gonna like put a smile on your face.
It's more Spielberg than it is like, I don't know, another director that could like a name for like a serious stuff.
I'm pulling up like the evidence of what I'm saying, which
This is old.
it incriminates Jacob as
Don't get
well.
copyrighted.
It's his own stuff.
Yeah, it's my
Look
own
at Jacob
stuff.
in this video.
This is what I was looking for. Like, me and Jacob are in kindergarten.
Oh my god,
Hold on.
dude.
It was never the same after the staircase fall.
We're in kindergarten. I remember directing like whatever this video is, and then my dad bought me my own camera, and it's like history. And then we just started making the videos. Like this is like I'm holding up this
Clip
sign,
3.
dude, like it's like take
Hell
Clip
yeah,
3.
dude.
Bro, that's gonna be in the documentary.
Yeah, it does.
That is so cool,
does.
bro.
6 hours. Like my dad wasn't like didn't come up with whatever is happening.
Your
here.
dad was the one recording this?
Yeah. So it's weird, but like this. So in this video, we show
Was
like
that a monkey?
a fake monkey. We just worked with whatever we had in my basement. Real cat.
Okay, I saw. All right, I saw.
That's actually hilarious in passing. Real cat.
Fake monkey.
I saw a clip of the cat and then a really quick clip of the monkey, and
That's
I thought
Jacob.
the monkey was real.
But bro, that's like you're already making like problem solving of like we don't have a monkey. How do we have a monkey?
Is that you had a green screen?
I did. In 5th grade, I applied for a grant for a green screen, and I was awarded it
Dude.
to make things like this.
That's like
That should be gift. That should be
That's
gift.
fucking hilarious.
why do all kids have like bowl cuts when they're like in a certain?
I don't know, dude.
It's like the easiest haircut probably.
We would get hurt. There's Michael
It's like
Wasserman.
Tim and Eric.
That's
stuff.
Michael on the left.
Another bowl cut.
It's just like
That's my sister.
amazing.
And then like there was like an abrupt shift because all these things I was editing them on my very first laptop, which was a Windows laptop. And right around the time I switched to Mac, I briefly had 2 laptops at the same time, my old one and this new Mac. And then this original one got stolen. And like luckily I've put this video on YouTube and stuff, but I don't think I have any of this footage anymore. And I kind of like once it got stolen, I like rebooted and I was like, all right, better quality from here on out. And then like every time I get a new computer or a new device like the Vision Pro, I accidentally slipped. I try to like up my game, you know. I
That's
just
a
fell
real, that was
over.
a real fall right there.
Yeah, because I made the ground slick by spraying Lysol on accident for this. I was trying to parody like the George Michael, the Star
got
Wars
it.
kid.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
and I actually fell. Yeah, but isn't it? I mean, it's weird. And now I'm here. Like now I see the Hollywood.
Jesus.
Little Chase.
It's funny seeing Jacob so young because he's like how Brett looks
Yes.
very very similar and Chase.
Well, it's crazy that the first dude that you made this video with, you're now living with him.
We now live in
LA.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
And you fucking just made that.
It's also funny that like no matter how small budgeted something, it's the same process to make a film. You know, like you just have to set up a scene and do the scene and then.
Yeah. So honestly, like another reason I'm happy about all this is because it's documented our life. Like, so the
wrote some
stream
really
right
cool
now and just the continuation of everything we're doing, like, I like having as much of this documented as possible because I'll never be that young again. And my basement doesn't look like that anymore.
Your house does look pretty similar. I mean, it's like the same.
This basement in particular got flooded though and is no longer the same. We just redid it. This was our way we ended every episode. It says, you've just wasted,
Whatever amount of time.
9 minutes, 35 seconds of your life.
That's funny.
That was like
By
a
watching
good-
this
a
video.
early VFX shot right there of you putting the numbers in, right?
Yeah, that was some early shit.
It was a really cool video.
Thank you, yeah.
Puts a
And
lot into, it paints the picture.
Bro, that's such a
Yeah,
sick
bro.
montage.
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh, like I've seen this one before.
This is us. This was how old we were when I made that video. When I put that together, we presented it at our like holiday special. We're lifting off. We're doing like a skit here.
Yeah, this is not aged well.
But then there's like it starts to be it starts to become not so acceptable when like there's like a
Jacob
weird
and
age.
Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It came
That
back.
was,
Super serious.
that was something about. Wasn't there a scene in that little skit about Jake being pregnant or something like that? Is that
Probably.
a scene? Yeah.
This is the old basement. Now we're like teenagers trying to be cool though, where it's not quite as
Oh my
trying.
gosh.
There's Gersh.
Look who it is.
It's like a little weird because we're trying to actually be like seen as cool. We're doing prank calls. Gersh is the king of prank calls.
What?
I didn't have a beard yet.
The basement was. This is the OG basement before the floods.
Yeah.
Right? That was like one of my favorite memories. Honestly, I always bring this up. Is that when
Yeah.
his basement got flooded and they were like fixing it, they just set up one little TV and we would go and just play Halo Reach every day. It was
In
just
like an
so-
unfinished, fucked up basement. With
Just
yeah.
as flamboyant as ever.
Yeah, so like, and now we're here. Now we're streaming.
Who do you remember who you prank called?
I'm like prank calling like Walmart and I'm asking for some kind of crazy product that they don't have. Which honestly, I just feel bad because it's like some worker who's getting prank called. I hate doing pranks on people. I've just
Me too.
realized that. Oh, so this is his most viewed video.
I was gonna say like after all of that, the ironic thing is, whenever I'm not trying to make something, like I make all those things out of passion or whatever, and then they get like 0 views, like including like we put work into making this stream entertaining. We've sat here for 2 hours, 12 total views, and it's just like that doesn't bother me. I just keep going every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then like this was a project I made in middle school that I wasn't intending for anybody to see, and it has like 170,000 views.
What? What is it?
It's like about. Yeah, go ahead. I forgot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm blasting sound into the stream, but it's like a mix of South Park and Dora, and it's purposely designed to be. Oh, I'm not even showing it. Purposely, wait, I have to go back a little bit. It's purposely designed to be eerie as fuck, and it's teaching you about this very specific science concept called seafloor spreading,
Yeah.
which is like tectonic plate stuff.
And it basically got so many views because like teachers and schools will show this.
Really?
In the classrooms.
And then I get the comments from the kids that are like, "We watched this in class and it helped me on my test."
And
I
it's
guess
funny
we're-
because like the teachers probably love showing this because it has that weird eerie vibe to it, so the kids are like freak out by it, but they are still kind of like learning. There's like
I hope
a
some remember it.
yeah, there's like a human scream at the end of it.
Yeah.
Is the camera dead again?
Yeah.
The battery does not last long. I mean, I guess it's been like an
We're
hour.
going in 4K and it's just staying on. But yeah, we're almost done.
Oh.
But that was you asked that question, but that's a fair question because I've never explained any of that to the stream. So
This is
for
it.
documentation
Look at that.
purposes,
Yeah, full circle moment.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I was just
man.
wondering.
What did you make this in? It was just
After Effects and Premiere.
Bro, one of my buddies used to be obsessed with editing videos and stuff too, and we used to make YouTube videos ourselves.
Yeah, a lot of people do, but we just never stopped.
Yeah. But it's funny how you said like this is the most viewed video. Like our most viewed video was a Spanish project that we did.
Yep.
That we only did for our class.
how many views?
And it just happened to be so funny.
158,000.
Dude, that's like a fucking big video.
Thanks. I like this. There's some good comments. I like this one. Thank you for creating this. My whole class laughed our asses off. I literally cried because I was laughing that hard. I could fill a cup with the tears I cried.
Whoa.
This is pure gold. As an earth science teacher in Berkeley, California, I made this in Missouri. I highly approve of this video. Great job. You had my students' attention. Great creepy factor. 11 out of 10 for the whole movie. Great content as well. The character better make another appearance. How about one on earthquakes? I almost franchised out.
Really?
Yeah.
You should put this character in the background of the last episode of Howie.
I should. You're right. I put him in something. You're right, though.
You gotta show them Super Saiyan because we show them
Yeah, let me
just a black no video.
let me think about where I would have that. I know I have it.
When we would hang out, we would just sit in front of the computer and just like watch a bunch of videos and something would just pull up old videos that we had made.
Dude, that's what everybody did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I was doing. I was doing we would just look at ridiculous videos.
It was an interesting time because like YouTube was still like kind of in the infancy, but like some people were really good at making like good shit. Viral stuff was crazy.
When GTA 5 came out, we used to stream a lot of that, or we wouldn't stream it, but like it would be like
With a
video
capture card?
compilations with the capture. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Wow.
capture card, I remember that.
And he actually made a few that were pretty good. I'll show you guys later.
Sorry.
Very good.
Would if we played one game for like 10 minutes, would you rather be Fortnite or GTA?
I think
Fortnite.
I would love to see Fortnite though.
All right, anyone can play. I'll play one.
He's
Pass it
so,
off.
you're so good at Fortnite also.
No, I'm not.
I can.
What kind of controller?
I've played long enough that I should be. It's just a regular controller, but in purple.
For PlayStation?
Yeah, they sell it because
Dude,
I-
Sony won the console wars, right?
they did.
Yeah.
I've always been an Xbox guy, and I can understand that the PlayStation like might be better, but it's like
PS5.
I just gotta stick on it. Like,
I had always had Xboxes, but like the PS5 and stuff is just way more popular. What is the Xbox called now? The current one, Xbox One? No, that's older.
Or like a-
no, it's the Series X. It's the newest one.
Yeah, it's just
I
a
don't have
box,
it
too,
yet.
right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a box. It like it's a different form.
Yeah, another.
Yeah, this is called Goon Vapor. It's what powers the stream.
Dude, they threw in like I keep seeing new events now of like shit that I like in Fortnite. Like
You're an anime guy, right?
bro, they put Jujutsu Kaisen in there.
They do it well. They give it like you'll see like part of the new meta of the gunfighting involves weapons, real weapons, and tech
that's good
used
shit.
from that show.
Bro, that
You'll
show
see.
is so fucking cool.
They go hard with their integrations, which sometimes it's the coolest thing. Yeah, see, like in the background of this lobby, they've got a flaming, like that's part of it. This is all that stuff.
Yeah, dude. Itadori Gojo.
You can get. That's a skin.
Yuji.
This show seems
Bro,
cool from.
Dude, it is like if you ever find yourself interested in like checking out anime, I would highly recommend
This
that
one?
show.
What is it?
It's called Jujutsu Kaisen, and it's basically like they live like the world that they live in. Like it has like curses, and these guys just exercise the curses, and so like they have like strange powers and shit, and like they all have really unique fighting styles. So that's like the cool part. The dude with the white hair is like incredibly powerful. And they just released season 2, and it was kind of like his origin story was sick.
But yeah, I
Remember-
normally end up streaming Fortnite on every stream.
Remember when Fortnite first came out?
Yes.
That was like that's a fond time.
Yeah.
I remember, like, I wasn't the one to discover it. My friend was like, there's this game that's free, and you start in a bus, and you parachute to the ground. He, like, explained it. I was like, what? Like, this sounds crazy. And then we watched a YouTube video about it. And he's like, it's free. I can download it right now. And then, like, we all started playing really early on.
It like
never-
brought back some of like the childhood joy of playing video games.
Yeah.
like, with my friends.
It was an unreal experience. Like, it kept, like, when we were all in college living in different states, it kept us talking every day. Like,
Seriously.
there's some shit happening. And the things happen on the island that, like, there is actually a story going on in the background of this game. Like, this stuff's all new and hinting at something that's going to happen in the next few days that involves space. And some of these places will be destroyed forever. Some new places will be introduced. Like,
Right.
it keeps living and breathing. Like, it's.
What would you say is like your favorite part that they introduced since the beginning?
Okay. Every time they do a new map, they like try to make a more. Yeah, you should have game audio, right?
Yeah.
They try to make a more like immersive feature happen. And so originally you could never swim. Like, have you played since they added swimming?
Oh yeah, I've played since they added
But
swimming.
that would. But have you played? Since before they
Yeah,
added it?
yeah, you would have to walk through it.
So
right?
I mean that you would have to walk through, or if you fell off the side of the map, you just die instantly. And so swimming is big. I really like sliding. I think sliding.
sliding
and
is really good mechanic.
Yeah. Yeah.
It took me like years to win a solo game.
We have a chatter. Who's in the chat? Hold on.
Probably Eric.
Do you even remember? Oh, it's Sophie. He said, "Did Eric fall staying up all night?" Wait. Oh, failed. No, he's up. He's up. He's just preparing for tomorrow. He's putting all this stuff together. I think he'll come back. And I don't think he cares at all about Fortnite. But yeah, I mean those are big. And then were you talking like guns?
Like just like
But
shit,
welcome back.
new
Welcome back,
shit in the game, in general. I guess pretty broad, but
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, so I stand by those answers because those are like big. Those change how the game is played essentially. And sliding was good for rotation, making it faster because walking across the map is boring. Like if your only thing is like running like miles.
I mean the vehicles was even a thing.
Vehicles are interesting. Okay, so there were like some other. I mean, there's a lot of guns that I like that they seem to never want to bring back, and they bring back guns that I don't like.
What's some of the guns that you?
A gun that I really like that most people consider like clunky is called the charged shotgun. You ever use the
Yes,
charged?
I use that one.
It's so a gray charged shotgun can like one shot someone if you just charge it up. Sophie's back in the chat, Eric. Jacob, you watching? Yeah, I know. Thank you. 2 viewers. I'm gonna stop recording, but keep streaming. Actually,
Apple tried to shut us down
I can't stop it.
for YouTube.
oh, let me get you your.
Oh, that's what I was curious about. I was like, oh shit.
But this game has made me rage to no end before.
It's sad because you can invest like 20 minutes in a perfect round and then make one little mistake and ruin it.
Someone talked about how if you walk around the streets of the city, like New York, Chicago, whatever, it's like you're in a pre-game lobby for Fortnite. Like, all the different people doing crazy shit. That's like right before the game starts.
That's funny, dude.
Same as LA. When I will say the thing I noticed, I was telling Drew about this, like it's not as evident in Chicago, or at least I ignore it, but here you're walking the streets and like there's a lot of characters. Like everyone is like doing something different.
Yeah, rainbow.
In a different way.
Yeah.
You're gonna see like a really well dressed like woman with like a lot of money next to a guy with like his whole body covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
They're just walking the same street. I mean, it's just like a bunch of people from other like there's a lot more people in Chicago from Chicago.
Right.
And here like it's mostly people not like I would say.
Yeah.
Did you paint this frog?
You gotta tell that
No.
story.
Yeah, alright, I'll tell the story.
I think you said it, but
Wait, see, I fucked up. What are your thoughts about the frog?
I think it's a dope paint.
So do I.
Alright, that's good. We call him Philbin.
Philbin.
Philbin. Wait.
Philbin.
Wait. There's Philbin. Oh, I mean, this is Storm. I had Medmis too.
Yeah, present.
Closer.
I'll zoom in. So, Eric, do you want to use the camera? You know how to use this camera, right?
Yeah. What do I do?
You can just zoom in and focus it on him while he portrays Philbin. And I'll tell the story. No, you're good.
That's the focus, right?
That's focus, yeah. It's just those 2 rings. Yeah, there we go. And focus on Philbin.
I like him.
Nice. Don't steal my idea for the drug dealing church movie behind there. But
Yeah, they pitch that.
and Sadie Worm. It looks like I'm obsessed with Sadie Worman.
Yeah, looks like the songs of a serial killer.
Don't talk about Philbin like that, man.
Philbin.
Filipino.
Payoff. Sadie Werman.
The payoff is the plant plus drug ring. That was an equation of something.
Got it.
But and the confession. There's like a dual meaning confession scene.
Is this mic even on?
We're sharing this mic
Oh, it
because
is
there was a
not.
slight echo
I'm just-
when we were this close together. But this is good. You can put on. Where did those
Yeah.
headphones go?
Right here.
Put them on if
I'm
you
curious.
want.
What does how's the delay work? I guess I'm gonna hear it, right?
Yeah, check it out.
So
I
if
forgot about it.
If I talk, Yeah, it's strange.
Get like right in here like a
Yeah.
radio host.
Well, you could probably hear me through your headset and
Yeah.
like kind of in the back.
But when you talk in this, you can like hear yourself 2 seconds
Yeah.
before. So like, I'm probably talking slower now. Kind of, yeah.
Well, you talk fast naturally. Fast talker.
Fast walker.
Fast talker, fast walker.
Sitting on filler. So okay, so when we moved here, yeah, let me see if I can tell this. Now that you brought up the delay, let me see if I can smoothly tell the story. When we,
Do you ignore it, and then if you bring it up again, you start to think about it?
I forgot about the delay until you said that. But I understand that it's really hard to get used to.
But yeah, no, tell
I haven't had a single
say
fight.
the painting thing. 'Cause
Yeah. This ammo box.
you have to present it the same way you presented it to me.
Okay, well, first I'm gonna say what happened the day I got him, his gotcha day. We had just moved here. We were walking up and down the street looking at the shops, and go back.
Well, you want to use the camera?
Yeah.
If you want, whatever you think should be on
We'll take
screen.
it. Yeah, I'll just put it on that.
Do you give it a shot?
You're my first fight.
Wait, I can't even see.
Oh shit! See, that's a yeah. He shot a thing at me, dude.
Bro, that's his.
Yeah.
I can't tell if
That's
it's
what the
focused.
move is called.
It seems like it's a focus.
Here.
Wait,
If you let him focus, he's fighting. That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh no. Is that-
yeah, you're good. You're showing. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Oh, there he's doing it again. Oh, come on.
Jacob wants to see the controller.
Controller cam. In a second. Wait, I can. In a second. That's what I'll do when I don't have guests here, but I do need to accommodate this viewer request.
wonder
But
if
anyway,
you've been
wait,
on
Jacob,
this-
I'm telling the story of how we got Philbin. Oh my god. Where are these guys? We moved here. We were walking up and down the street looking at shops. There was an art store that said like big sale, like we're having a huge art sale today, and that's 2 years or a year later. You know that sign is still there, but we fell for it. We're like, yo, like we need art for the apartment. Let's go in there. And then there was a bigger version of that painting it caught my eye, and I was like, oh. And then that guy noticed that I was like looking at it and just went into like salesman mode, and he was like, listen, like I said, how much is this one? And he said $1,100.
What?
And I was like, can't do that, like not even an option. And he's like, well, there's a smaller one. And he showed me this one, Philbin, and he's like, you know what, like this painting, like it is you. he's like, you embody this frog. Like that's like the angle he took on selling it to me, and he like just convinced me it was true, I guess. And I was already like, all right, I think I'll take it. And he's like, all right, $350, and that's how much Philbin cost. And we got him.
I mean, it's a real painting.
But
It's not just a print.
when I was walking home with it though, I was like, what is like the artistic, like I do like looking at it, that's why I bought it.
You also like those colors, like the kind of like
Yeah.
tie-dye.
I don't know much about art, but when I first looked at that, I figured it was probably like $40.
Exactly. It was sold to me as fine art. It is hand painted, and the reason I justify the price.
I do like
which
it
is-
though.
The reason I justify the price, which is so stupid, is that if you look closely, there's a piece of paper mache newspaper,
See it.
and that means it's not a painting; it's a mixed media piece. You know, like
Yeah.
and what does it mean? Like, what does it mean that that's under there? What is that? No.
It's you, so how much?
It's
It's
me.
worth it.
Yeah. I don't understand how to use this mammoth pistol gun.
Nice.
Oh Oh, he hit me hard there. I'm right side. I need to safely. There's a llama right here. Shit.
Now it's
Yeah. Oh, he's coming for me. He's pushed me. He's probably gonna kill me. I have for 9. I need to go heal. I can't take a fight right now. If I get in mud, I will regenerate some. There's mud.
What does the mud do?
It's new. It like camouflages you if you get marked by something that can track you. But also, I just took an augment. Augments are a pretty good addition to the game, but they haven't taken it to its full potential yet.
What
See,
is
I'm
that?
healing. Oh, he's right here. Oh, come on, dude. I gotta get above him, which I just did. I've blocked him off for a sec.
You got him.
I don't know for sure where he is. Right there somewhere. I hear his footsteps. I can't tell where he is. He's right below me. He's right under me. My gun loaded. Yeah. Here he comes. Oh, I fell. That's bad. That's bad. Hold on. I need to take the zip line. Now I'm above him. Oh, I can't build up here. I can't build up there. I forgot about that. I didn't even think about that.
Sniped you.
Yeah.
You
With
gotta
this
run,
gun.
run it back.
I'm running it back. If anyone wants to play, let me know.
Oh, bro, I would not.
If I play, I would do the thing where it's like you just hide out.
Yeah.
Top 5 and you
Controller cam.
I was that kind of player too. I could never just actually be good at this game.
I can only play like single player games. Like everyone is always gonna be better than me, like online stuff.
That was my warm-up game, you know.
Is that Travis Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game
Why
has
is
everyone.
he so associated with
Fortnite?
Yeah.
Because he is well, first of all, he did a concert in the game that was. Have you ever seen the Travis Scott one?
Yeah.
I was there.
I was there. Yeah, like, and it was one of the coolest digital events I've ever seen. Like,
It's such a good idea.
it was so well executed, and the crazy thing about it was they were like, hey, we're gonna do a concert in Fortnite, and first Marshmallow did one, and it was cool, but it was like kind of a technology test, and it was not anything that ambitious. It was pretty like understandable how they did it, although there were technological breakthroughs to like play it live for everybody in every lobby at the same time. Then this thing happened, and so over time, in like one of the lakes, this stage started being constructed, where it was like, oh, holy shit, he's gonna perform on this stage like out in the lake, and it was at the beach resort place, and everyone was like, yo, like beach concert, Travis Scott is so cool, and that sets your expectation for like the scale of the show because the stage is only so big, and then when he comes in, he's gigantic. The whole map is the stage, and then it transports you into like, it just, the scale of it was so more mind-blowingly technical than anyone knew it was going to be.
That was like during
And they sold his skin, and then
That sounds bad, but yeah, sure.
they sold Travis Scott skin. It was like the first celebrity icon skin that wasn't like Ninja, and
So he was a forefather of this whole
well, then though Astroworld happened, like that.
the incident.
The incident happened. I think I'm getting this timeline right, and they essentially were like, he's never coming to the item shop, or at least people thought. They recently just clarified. They never said this, but people said like, he will never come back. So now he's the rarest skin because you can never get him again. That's why he's like a meme with Fortnite.
But he's still the loading screen, like there's still advertising.
Yeah, but you could refund it for free. They let people refund it, which they don't normally do.
He's definitely bounced back from that incident, like whether or not you think he should have.
He's huge. He had a fucking McDonald's meal too.
I mean, he popped up. I mean, rightfully so. Like, I do think he's fucking.
Talented.
Yeah, he's one of the better rappers. I mean, whatever you're looking for in the song. But I even like the new album.
I mean,
It's kind of all over the place.
it's kind of typical. Like Astroworld was a
Yeah, it was a banger. Yeah, songs.
It went hard, man.
But he can't do that twice though.
Come on.
He has to do something different.
There we go. I
Nice.
I just yoinked that from that guy. I don't know if the other guy is still over
That's a kill.
Travis Scott also benefited from like not that like Drake co-signed him, but like just Drake helps him out and they like are songs there all the time, so like it's streams and stuff.
there. Yeah.
Although I think the Drake song and the new one is like.
Two people down here or just
A
one?
lot of controversial characters because I mean like Justin Roiland now in the whole Rick and Morty thing.
Yeah, I know.
But it's kind of outpaced the man himself. Whatever happened to the game studio he was
The
running?
man. He doesn't work there anmoore, but it still exists. They had just made High on Life, and we're marketing it. Oh, this guy's here.
What does that orange juice do?
Oh, hold on. It's Batman. Morty versus Batman. Oh, that's not Batman. There is Batman now.
Nice.
That guy was bad. Thought it was Batman.
I remember John Wick was a big character in this game too.
That's a skin I don't have that I wish I did.
Mr. Wick.
Never
I
saw a
bought
single
that
John
one.
Wick movie either.
You guys, none of you guys have ever seen any John Wick?
That I would watch. Like we don't have time anymore, but that would have been a good, fun thing to watch. Cause yeah.
They just had the fourth
Oh.
one. It's like the ending of the series a little bit, right?
I don't know, man. I think they're still rocking.
Yeah.
I don't think I may have somehow missed. Because what was the newest one? The fourth one?
Yeah.
Yo,
I
zoom
may
in,
have missed
zoom in
the
on that a
second
little
one.
more. Their faces, please. Thank you.
I may have missed the second one.
Your check, yeah, your check's coming at the end of the
Have you
movie.
seen all the Fast and Furious?
No, I haven't seen all those.
I've never
I
seen
haven't
six.
seen it. I haven't seen it past the sixth.
I don't think I've seen it.
Here.
The first Tokyo Drift is like it's kind of a different
That's better.
cast with
I mean, the
it.
headroom is a lot.
That's
but
one
it's
of
a
the
cool
best
film for
ones.
sure.
And then if you're gonna just watch one in the franchise, watch Fast Five.
Fast Five.
Yeah, that
What are
was
they up
fucking
to?
sick.
10?
All right, now they're like getting into space and shit. Like, eventually they became the
Yeah,
Avengers.
thank you.
They became the Avengers. Like they
Like,
all had
they-
like superpowers.
No, I'm just saying they're like being brought in by the government to handle like massive threats.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
But yeah, I heard Fast Five
Gotcha.
is by far the best one in the series.
Okay, hold on, slide.
Which one is John
So
Cena's
now
in
they're
the
going
fourth one,
into
right?
space.
John Cena.
I think that's
enters
messed
it,
up.
And
yeah.
they're fighting
You watched my dad and I watched
Watch what?
the Suicide Squad, and he's like, "Isn't that the guy that almost went to your prom?"
Did they know that story? They have to know that story.
Yeah, I think I've
Yeah.
shown them the prom video.
That was a good video, dude.
Thank you.
It's like he loves John Cena.
But I told you.
I like
that-
when the Spanish teacher was talking.
Why?
about
I've seen that.
He's the
I've
best
seen
part,
that.
honestly.
Yeah,
he,
Cena
he
Kelsey.
totally improvised that sonar Cena thing. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
Like, it's la misma palabra.
Did I ever tell you what Libby said though? And I told her the whole story because she was actually like, "I'm happy to come."
Wait, what? Who said?
Libby, who my girlfriend
She
at the time,
she thought it would have like ruined her
it would
prom.
have overshadowed her prom.
Dude, that's hilarious. Like, that makes sense. Like, what we could have ruined prom.
Well, it would have been cool for everybody, but it wouldn't have been cool for her because, first of all, I'm not a big John Cena fan anyway, but I was the star of the video, so he would have definitely like had to interact.
You would have
with
had to
me.
like take pictures with him.
Yeah.
No, imagine if like imagine if he pulled up and you're just like, yeah, dude, I don't really give a fuck about you.
If I was
Like,
honest, I would say that, but I was never gonna say that to his face.
just like
I would
this kid.
have, I would have been mind blown if he was fucking there. And there was one point I remember this where like they stopped the music by accident for a second, and everyone like looked to the doors and they're like, "Oh my god, he's here," but he wasn't. It was just hype.
You would have known.
Well, and then
Can't
like
see John Cena.
That was the whole. You can't see
I-
his tears.
when they were announcing Prom King, I thought it might be a setup for it, like the theme song to start playing.
That would have been crazy.
And his name.
That would be sick if they gave him Prom King.
And like Art Grade is like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
Was that senior year? It was Jordan Lander and
I
Arthur
lost
Green.
Prom King to John Cena. Yeah, that had to be senior year.
Dude, have you guys watched Peacemaker?
I want
No,
to.
I
Bro,
bet
it's
you.
so good.
It's on. Yeah.
It's so good.
I might download that tonight and watch it.
I
It's
I know it'll be
his. So
good.
his character in the Suicide Squad is called Peacemaker,
Yeah.
and they gave him his own show. And there's one season so far, and it's incredibly hilarious, and it's just like good acting from John Cena. Like he was
That's
really
nice.
good in
He's
it.
good. He's good in the Suicide Squad.
Oh shit. This is risky. Wait, I can light this building on fire. Just lit it on fire to flush him out.
This is like a non-canonical suit because Morty never wears this.
Yeah,
black
it
suit.
just
The
it's,
dog does.
yeah. He has to fit a certain proportion.
Yeah.
This guy's coming out right there. No, I missed my big shot on him.
Call me Snowflake.
Oh my god.
Snowflake is my son.
Yeah, you're getting lit on fire, kid.
Wow.
I have to win this. This is like, if you're good, like, you can win this. If I lose, it means I'm trash.
I don't put no stakes on it.
Dude.
Did they ever put a proximity chat in Fortnite?
No, not really. I don't think they could.
Yeah, that was probably like the one thing PUBG was just like, this is ours.
Yeah.
What percentage? And this is no slight on the community of Fortnite, but what percentage of the people playing are like under 15?
That's, I mean, I would hope it's like 40, but it could be like 80. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Fortnite was huge for me, but I have like a younger brother who's like 5 years younger than me, and it was everything to him. Like,
Yeah.
it was everything to him and his
Aw.
friends.
Yeah, I mean, when we were camp counselors, the kids loved it.
Like,
Matthew
it's
Alvin.
still to this day, like, they wear Fortnite skins to camp that I used to, like, be a counselor at.
Like,
And they would just be all doing emotes the whole time.
That's like the problem. Not the problem, but like I've started to feel older. I like talk to kids who are like 16, 17 even, and I'm like, oh dude, like
How often are you talking to 16-year-olds?
in person?
Huh?
No,
In person? Dude, he's still in there. I can see him in there.
Yeah,
No,
I think there was a guy over there to your left.
It's a boss, like,
Oh, okay.
robot thing. I'm just focused on this dude.
I went to a dinner.
Right
for-
there.
Ooh,
Oh, I missed that
that's-
slide, dude. I'm gonna go get. If I break his shield, I'm going in there. There, yeah, his shields are broken. We're going into the shotty.
How are you moving like that?
He's gotta take a grapple.
Oh, I missed the shotty. It's a grapple gun. He's right here. Dude, that was a
Nice.
robot the whole time.
You know what? Worth it. Sometimes the CPU beats you.
I fucking fought that robot like it was a real person.
Technically, a CPU, if they really wanted to, would
Could be a real
unbeat-
person.
it could be
Practice like
unbeatable.
it's a game.
It could be unbeatable, right?
This is the, this hammer thing. Yeah, unbeatable,
You
yeah.
just know every single move. and
Straw doll technique. Does that mean anything to you?
No.
From jujitsu? It's, or whatever, juju.
Dude,
This thing?
Oh yeah, dude. That's like Nova. Her like fucking
Yeah.
attacks are just a hammer, and
Yep.
she just launches nails.
It sounds cool.
Bro, she's like the Noboru. Like she's just kind of like the weak side character, but they're all like funny and shit.
I need more medium ammo.
Do animes still have like this thing of like over crazy proportions for everybody?
For women,
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
the knockers,
they draw. Yeah.
But that's like part of the game, you know? It's,
Yeah.
it's like part of the fun.
There was a really cool, I had like read this manga called Chainsaw Man, and then they animated, like they did a full season of it, and now that's one of the most popular animes.
Chainsaw Man.
So
What's the one that you Berserk? It's like one of the OG, like the
yeah, that one's crazy. There's two different types of anime. It's like seinen, where it's directed to an adult audience, and then shonen is for kids.
No.
What is so Attack on
Oh!
Titan?
This guy's gonna kill me.
Seinen, yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Bro, oh my god.
I just
That was close.
ruined that guy's day.
Dude, you smoked that guy. You didn't get a
He
shot on
didn't.
you.
Yep, and that's streaming is like, it's like, well, at least that's on video. Here, hold on. Let's just reassess here.
Dude, you're like nice with the grapple hooks.
Yeah. We love those grapples. I need to get around this.
Wasn't there like a Spider-Man glove for a while?
Huh?
Wasn't there like a Spider-Man swinging glove?
Yeah, this is like the reskin of it. Where's this guy? I can hide in the hay.
Remember, you could be is bush. Is that still a thing?
Bush camping, yeah. I mean, it's a strategy. Not a lot of people do it.
No one respect.
What do I need? I need to. Oh, I have these.
Dude,
things.
we could probably stay up.
Probably
I
what?
could probably stay up.
Yeah. What time is it?
Actually, no. Wait, it's 1:30.
I'm gonna catch a few Z's and then it'll be nice because I'll be tired and it's like a 4.5-hour flight. I'm just gonna try and sleep through it.
But okay, so what time?
I always try to sleep through it. Yeah.
What's the plan? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna call an Uber or Lyft at like 5 a.m.
Wow.
What we gotta do?
I'll say goodbye to you before we go to the. Ooh.
Just make sure you obviously.
Yeah. You already took your stuff out of the closet.
Yeah, and I put it all. I packed it all up. I'm not sure I have it.
Well,
Dude, what's gonna suck too is like I'm gonna land in O'Hare and I'm gonna take like another Uber, like an hour.
Bro,
Uber.
take the blue line.
Yeah, take the blue line.
take the blue line.
How are you gonna get back?
My girlfriend.
It'll be different, yeah. Just get a girlfriend, man.
You have to be
Just
here.
like get a girlfriend just for rides.
Just for a ride.
Yeah, dude. Alright, I'll do that. You're right.
They
Wow.
should have a new dating app called Passenger Princess, and it's just literally matching people with no cars to people with cars.
That's interesting.
What if Tinder was like, "Do you have a
People with
car?"
no
I
cars.
was thinking like, well, because if you go on Hinge and Tinder, you do see like the same captions from girls where it's like, "Don't swipe unless you have a boat." It's like a common one,
Wow.
sort of satirically, but also sort of serious. And like, I feel like don't swipe unless you have a car. They can drive me home too.
Alright, let's go. Another fight.
Dude, having captions on like the dating apps is like such a tricky game, Loki. You gotta be like memorable, but not bland, but not something that like is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Sometimes even a girl will have a caption. I'm like, oh.
I hope this guy sits still so I can snipe him. Sit still.
Sometimes
sit
I'm
still,
like-
Sit still. Sit still. Sit still.
Sometimes you're what?
Sometimes I'm thinking like, "Oh, dating apps are stupid," but I actually know people that have like Jacob.
Yeah.
They've met.
So if he's watching, maybe still probably not. But
I don't know where that came
yeah,
from.
I've
Oh,
had
he's
some,
on me.
I've had a few good
No,
experiences.
no, this is how I'm gonna die. I'm not ready to die.
I think it is like overall not a good thing. It has its benefits.
Morty looks sick.
It's hard now, but it's all
It's a better high ground. Like up there. That's what I think about. Yeah, it's hard right there.
Back in the day, you just had less options. It's really, honestly, because you just met less people and saw less people. Like
What are you
that.
trying to say? You were born in the wrong era?
No, I think it's like, no, I like where I live. You know, the time period I live in. Everything else is shitty. It's the best times, it's the worst times.
That's tough. I don't know what to do with that gold. That's
But, you know,
I need it.
if you're living in like Joplin, Missouri in the 1960s, you meet like the high school sweetheart, you're gonna marry the high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
Now it's like you're in Joplin, Missouri, you're like, I could marry a high school sweetheart, or I can go on Hinge. Yeah.
Both. He hits them with both.
Yeah. Swipe on the side. There's another Bumble. I never used Bumble.
Top 6. Bumble is the one. That's where.
That's where the girl
Yep.
Swipes on the other.
first.
I think that's kind of interesting. Saves you some time, maybe.
I mean, they can do that on Hinge too. Like, they can swipe on you, but they're like sending you invite or whatever.
We're top 6. Ah. This thermal gun is good. I repositioned myself.
Is the highest color still like legendary or orange or whatever?
Well, no, I mean exotic now, which is this light blue one. I lit that all on fire. I hope that starts doing damage to them. Oh, what was that?
Christ, you literally physically jumped.
Yeah, because I hear it in my ears. I just get shot at.
See, imagine if you had the Apple thing on, you'd think you literally were getting
I
shot.
developed PTSD.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude,
You're
one
right.
time I played so much Call of Duty that someone turned, and like if you can like melee somebody if they're close to you. Somebody turned a corner on me and I almost like stabbed them. Like I did the motion of stabbing.
Wow.
That's so invested.
Oh, I got shot at again. In GTA, I'll just drive on the wrong side of the highway for fun and stuff. But now, like when I commute to work, I'm driving on the same streets, and I'm like, stay on the right side, man. Oh, this guy's trying to. Oh, there he is.
Well, we were in Santa Monica and we were like, oh, it's a GTA, and then some guy just drove by, like zooming past. We're like, oh, that's like.
Oh, this guy. Die. Alright,
Close.
I just
He's
turned
at
the table.
99. It's
I'm
a.
going to get him right here. Through all of that.
Is that how that works? It just breaks
Yeah,
it down.
here we
and
go.
makes it fly?
Yeah.
That's kind of OP.
Zip lines are like invincible. Now I have this nice. You're not healing, buddy. You're not healing. Where is he? Oh god. I lost him. Oh god, dude, he killed me!
Oh,
With the anime stuff. This is your
Fuck,
fault,
bro.
Agent 47 killed you.
That was my fault.
dude. You like anime, so they put it in the game and I died.
I know. You had his ass, but he was just like
I was
behind
dancing
you.
around with him. Yeah, I lost sight of him, and I knew I was under him. You gotta be on top of people. That's probably a good place to call, I would say.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Let's-
War.
Guys, thank you for coming to the stream.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. We learned a lot about
What a pleasure.
the past. We played Fortnite.
That's always good.
I took a couple shits during
What do
this.
you like streaming? Would you do more streaming?
I would do more shit.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, dude.
Just call in next time.
Yeah.
I mean,
happens.
also, like, it's 3:37 in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's added.
Burger
Tired.
night will tune in.
Hell yeah. Ideally, this happens Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, at least.
Hoodie boys out.
The Hoodie Boys,
Did you stop the stream?
they've been de-hooded. No, not yet.
Bye to all of you.
I'm gonna hit. Wait. I gotta hit that like outro cleanly. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Signing off.
It's been fun. Thank you for watching. And remember, I always wait. Here's a challenge. I end it like use like a proverb or a saying, but I replace one of the words with Rangoon. Like
Yeah.
advice to the viewers. Like, does anybody have advice to the viewers regarding something to do with a Rangoon? Like you teach a man to Rangoon. Like,
Yeah, wait, it's like,
doesn't have to make sense.
all your friends jumped off of a Rangoon.
Yeah.
That's not really advice, that's more just like
It's a question.
uh,
I gotta figure out the color on this webcam.
Are we still allowed to use Rangoon?
We're talking about that off screen.
Okay. Alright, well,
I'm gonna hit the outro
don't
button.
be a Rangoon. Or actually do be a Rangoon.
Do. I think it's a good thing. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Give it up for yourselves. Yeah, clap. Everyone's clapping. It's been real. We'll see you later. Peace. Here we go. Alright, so we're flying. They can still hear us for now. We're flying our ship out. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Love you.
next stream as a special request from Jacob. Thank you for watching, and to those who participated IRL, let's continue this soon.